Alright, guys, so we're back, and I'm not going to do an intro. We're going to dive right in.
The party, after taking on the Conclave's request, had gone to investigate a situation, came across an Angie monkey, which they beat up. Shortly afterwards, a strange individual came down with a decent amount of power, injured the party, and essentially demanded to know what was going on. After a brief exchange, they explained that it was not them who were essentially disturbing the ecosystem; they were simply training, according to his words. And they pointed you in direction of a larger, much stronger creature that was acting very strange and being aggressive. After following the trail, you found yourselves at a lovely hot spring surrounded by cherry blossom trees. And inside was of this pond, this hot spring, was a large serpent-like creature that was in fact infected with the strange uh, Iker that Yasashi recognized and the party recognized from Papa, the young girl that Dinah had been gifted the form of. After a brief combat exchange, after Diana attempting to uh, essentially communicate with it and negotiate a peaceful option, the dragon was subdued, and the airship was brought nearby where the crew helped bring it on board so it could be treated at the conclave. A creature, however, after Yosashi attempted to remove the infection from the serpent's body, a large slime like creature came erupting out and attempted to integrate with Yosashi's body. A very brief struggle ensued, and the creature was put into the sack of holding, where they brought it back to the conclave to be put into a safe containing area. It is now currently in a magically restrained environment and is being studied by the conclave officials. There was a brief moment with Yasashi and the creature as he addressed it in the Shora language and threatened it to essentially murder its entire species. It then used some kind of strange connection to Yasashi to attempt to take over his body, which failed, and it resulted in the creature resorting back to its thrashing nature. The party is currently together, currently collecting themselves from the previous events, and that's where we'll take off. What would you guys like to do?
Um,
Is oh,
sorry. One question. Uh, in King's picture, is he really wearing those, or do those have any pockets or anything in them?
My new outfit should have pockets.
King apron. Well, his apron would have a pocket, yeah.
Hang on,
Oh,
a pocket out of it.
I thought you said king. Sorry, my apologies.
No, you're fine. Yeah, King just goes, oh, hello there. When did you get in there?
No, and then she slides it in.
I was gonna say I politely approach them and I hold my arms up to like Diane. It's like, sorry, Diane, may I speak with you?
Huh? Okay. And she slides out.
I like politely just pick her up and I carry her off. Like just basically, I'm taking her for a stroll. Like,
He just goes limp like a noodle.
Diana, do you want to know more about the creature we've caught?
Yeah.
Wait, is it exactly like? Yeah, it's of course is what Yasashi thinks it is, but like he waits till he gets outside and like out of people's earshot because he doesn't want many people hearing this. Of course, like I said before, Minoru kind of knows, but like so Diana, that creature, the reason I want it dead is because it's gonna stop at nothing but to try to find, I guess you could say, a perfect host. I there's not much you know about me, understandably. I'm afraid to tell people because who knows if I'm being hunted still. But I've come from, I guess you could say, a farm back home in the Asher Isles.
Oh, that place. I was there once. That was a long while ago.
It's a beautiful country, isn't it?
Yeah, lots of people. I saw a fox person once. He was kind of weird, though.
Really? He just gives a soft little smile. He brings her a little closer. Like he'll actually rest her on his shoulder, probably like still keeping like one hand on her as a gentle prop, and like going,
He's just
"Well,
like flat as a pancake right now.
that, the farm is just there's another side to it. It was a facility. My family and then the people in the village, the farmers, that was only a guise that they kept us under control with.
Hmm.
I have one of those things inside me.
You want me to slurp it out like spaghetti?
No, this one's on my side. This one's literally a part of me at this point. It is my blood.
Hmm. Well, the only reason I wanted to bring it back here was so we could study it and try to figure out how to prevent it from getting into people.
E- Well, we're getting close to the point where like I'm gonna like hopefully there's like a pond and a nice tree nearby that I could stop by, but like I'm gonna show Diana something that not many people know about.
Mhm.
So I set her down and basically I'm going like, well, there's another thing. If it
Wow.
wasn't for a specific thing that happened, I would have still be there. He starts to open up his he starts to open up his shirt and everything and actually reveal what is actually a crystal placed in the area where his heart should be, where like these
She
weird
jokingly covers her face trying to find like where her eyes would be and be like, how scandalous! You're lucky I'm not making you pay me for doing this because that's what I do for most people.
he's trying to be
No.
serious, but he's holding back laughter at this point because like right now it's just something he needed. But he like basically where this crystal is located in the center area of his heart, you see these things that look like circuit pieces like branching out from it. What's the crystal
Hold on,
called?
she has to actually she gets into her human form so she can actually see a little bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the crystal called again? Amarena? Yeah.
Yes, Imra.
Wait, does Yusashi know what a forerunner is? Or foreclaimer? Yeah, like,
Technically, we're just using that as a stat block. We're not using like the actual lore.
all right. Did we ever actually try to figure out like, all right, I'm just an experimental body. All right, but yeah, like oh, that's even fucked up to say. But when she takes her form and gets a good look at him, he'll say like, this is called Amaretta.
Hmm.
It's usually a soul stone or a memory.
Can I roll something to see if she would even remember anything given her travels?
Yeah, you can make a history check.
A history check?
Uh huh. There we go. Blood.
You're tasting that too? I thought I was the only one bleeding in the teeth.
Oh no, I have a little cut, so I was like licking it to make it feel a little better.
Okay, Morbius, calm down.
Well, she knows jack shit.
The shiny rock's in that one place.
Oh, tiny things. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yes. He smiles a little bit more, like, and just like reaches out to pat her head, and like, well, I've technically been rebuilt. These creatures, at least one of them that we have captured, have been trying to create a suitable body.
That's weird. Which one? She was about to say who would want a body, and then she looks at herself. Scratch.
But like, well, the day they inserted this into me, something awakened inside. Odd memories, reflections, recollections.
Hmm.
And I realized the farm I was on was no good for anyone. I've seen the atrocities of what these things do.
It was an old McDonald's farm. Okay.
What?
He said, so it was an old McDonald's farm. Okay.
Oh my god damn it. But like, with this crystal, also something else happened. I felt another presence.
Hmm?
Do you believe in two souls?
Diana kind of looks at herself. I'm a slime, so I have no idea.
Well, I at least like to hope that you have one, because we all have a soul, but when this was inserted, it feels like another one was present. But I would like to ask one thing.
Sure.
Please keep this between us for now. The only other one that knows is basically Minoru.
Oh no, more secrets! God damn it!
Well, it's more so to protect you and the others. The less things know about me, the better.
Well, we're all friends, you know. You gotta tell them eventually.
We'll tell Ash at some point. Right now, I just want to get him to be. Actually, it's impolite to say you
You're
less Ash.
again! Let me mommy and walk away.
And we'll duct tape him. Oh, glue him to the floor. Not kidding.
But he is technically the texture of glue.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, she's not wrong.
He literally is glue. He's all glue.
Yasashi's covering his face, like, well, it's a load off my chest, but at least now you understand what I was wanting to kill that thing for. They're very bad for people.
Understandable. Then again, I came from, well, I don't know where I came from. All I remember is eating, sleeping, and sleeping, and then all of a sudden, oh, I can talk and think.
Let's just say you were a bit of an infant for a while, then you grew up.
Oh, growing up. Not yet.
You were being nurtured until the time was right.
Yes.
Anyways, we have a friend to find. A friend of yours.
If you didn't hear that, she said, "You gotta find that goddamn bitch."
Way too long. And I have a feeling Jerry's already upstairs.
Oh no.
I scoop her back up and head back. Isashi's feeling a little better now.
You do understand she's in her human form, right? Not her goo.
She could be princess carried.
Yeah, it's like, this is awkward.
Too
Not
bad.
the
No, I'm kidding.
anything from this, but okay.
Would you rather piggyback or princess carry?
She don't care. She's just she doesn't understand most customs that normal folks do.
I would laugh my ass off if she's ditto face the whole time.
Oh god.
No, there's no time that there are times that probably does happen when she's like doing too quick of a transformation. It's just still the ditto face.
Oh god.
I want it to happen now. Alright, shit.
Yeah. You guys are able to meet up if you wish. Minoru and Ash, is there anything you wanted to do while they were doing that, or?
Oh, they're just dabbing in the background at the slime. I'm kidding.
Okay.
Ash will just be creeping on Minoru, like watching from a safe distance.
The person I could
Probably.
possibly making some of this water into that thing we talked about.
Because
Crack cocaine.
The potions or the bomb?
Not the bomb. Technically, she wants to make like an AoE effect type bomb with the healing waters.
That would be Larson.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Larson.
Okay.
technically, since Ash found out he could talk, Ash is a little wondering, like, what that and like, if he talked, what else?
Okay. Exactly.
Does he poop rainbows?
Oh no.
He probably poop sprinkles.
Oh no. But
Are they magically delicious?
Oh.
I must find out.
I must discover this. But yeah, Minoru and Ash are in the library. You're continuing the research from last time, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Like I said, it will take a bit of time. It's not going to happen overnight, but you're kind of like sifting through the books they have, especially at this level, I guess, of clearance. Obviously, you yourself don't have clearance technically, but with your capabilities, you do like manage to sneak a few books here and there.
God damn it.
Yeah. So while that is happening, you go up to Larson and essentially explain your intentions, and he goes, "Do you want it to essentially just heal people around you, or
Pretty much like an area of effect when I toss it onto the ground and whatnot. I don't like to. Trying to think, because she's never really done something like this before.
how potent do you want it to be?
I mean, I got a lot of buckets.
I mean, quantity over quality. You know, do you want quality over quantity?
Probably quality.
Okay, I'll take all your buckets and let's see. For this kind of project. Oh, sorry, you want to say something?
I'm
Great.
just gonna make it funny and say not Mr. Bucket.
Mr. Bucket. Coñado. No.
Do they get their buckets back? That's the real thing.
No, I consume them. Kidding.
Don't take my fucking bucket.
They're up my ass now. Good luck.
Oh god, they're filled with diarrhea.
Ew.
You know, for a repeat customer, we'll do 300 gold points.
Yeah, give him 30 gold.
Well, that was easy. Like he just takes the gold and like takes the bucket and goes.
Like, fuck yeah.
And it'll take me some time to have a finished product, but I'll let you know when I have it.
Okay.
All right, and he gets to work. Okay, so like last time, the party technically has time before the conclave has done their research and will send them on the next mission. Is there any shopping or anything you want to do before moving on to your next location?
I'm gonna see if I get another discount from the apothecary.
Another disc?
Yeah, remember I just basically gave him like cocaine and got like a little discount. Like, you're doing your part.
Oh, right.
Can I help him by being adorable?
Yes.
You can certainly try.
I'm just gonna go
I'm
back
like,
and
sorry,
learn how
sorry.
to read and probably check in on Sticks to see if she knows anything.
I'll take a break
Yeah.
and go with you, Sashi.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is my
But
first
I
baby.
last spend 8 hours educating.
Yeah, educating, learning common, well, how to write common.
Okay, and then Ash, are you going somewhere too, or?
I'm trying to think. Do I want to work on the bell for a little bit, or
Do you see if you can work on that staff you tried making too?
yeah? But I'm experimenting with the bell first. See
Alright.
how it reacts with that before I make a decision.
Oh, alright. I didn't realize that. Okay.
Ash may be dumb, but he is now smart dumb.
Hey, smart.
I mean, you're a ditzy.
And that is the most terrifying thing of all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
It's a man with a dick on a horse.
yeah, and you know what?
Actually, do I just want to make the party worry?
Oh no.
No, no, please.
Please no.
No more destruction.
No, not destruction, just soothe.
Ugh.
Is Ash like near Diana
Oh, that's
right now?
right.
Is Ash near Diana right now by chance?
Technically.
She looks to him and goes, she just goes, don't you fucking dare.
I'm gonna see her suplex him.
Oh god, she's not.
She's too weak.
She is very frail girl. Because whenever we do next ability score increase, she's putting into intelligence so she can be like, oh, okay.
So that's.
Let's see. What would Ash do? You know what? He would check in on the orphanage.
Okay. Also, for clarification, 2 more rituals and the bell will be done.
Why did you tell me this now?
I mean, because you can still do it like you'll have time. I'm just saying, like, just so you're aware how much.
Yay!
Because I forgot to check that, and I just checked it. I'm like, okay, you've got 2 more before you pay off the amount needed. All right, you're gonna go check the orphanage. So, First of all, we will do the apothecary, and I'll move it over to the bigger map. Yeah, yeah.
The cheese map.
One. He's I forgot
Oh,
he's fucking
God.
massive.
Fuck that old
Whoops.
man.
We haven't been here for a while.
Yeah, he's
Sorry,
gone.
folks.
Yeah. Whoops.
Damn cat.
All right, and
Evil cat.
yeah. So you guys make your way over to the general store.
What about the cat?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Hang on, my thing is still whistling.
Oh,
Fuck.
whoops.
Yeah, the cat's still there. Just a giant cat
Oops,
walking
my
around town.
You don't want a giant cat in the city? Who would?
Why is there a giant cat walking around?
Is a wide cat.
The biggest catechus.
Yes.
Chunky boy.
The chonkiest. And yeah, so you guys make your way over to the general one, and they come in, and or you go in, and they do oh you're back. How have you been? What do you need?
Wonderful. How's business been?
It's steady. Ever since the supplies started coming in, we've been able to actually make things, and business is doing better now.
Oh, I'm so glad I was actually able to help with that in the long run.
So to you.
Yeah, we helped get the caravan here.
Oh well, thank you. That's very kind of you. I understand that the conclave's a little short-handed at the moment.
Yeah, mostly we were worried about the orphanage, but it's actually good. It's helping you too. But,
Oh yeah, it's helping the entire town. Yes.
now he feels guilty now. His brain's like, I'm like, do I ask for the discount or do I just fuck off?
Some nice stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, your superior pots are very handy in the whole debacle. And, I feel like they have more of a punch than the other shops. Why am I talking like I'm suave?
Well, we do try. Are you looking to pick up some more?
Yes. And for me and the rest of my party, because like so far I've only used them for myself.
Oh well, it is understandable. Keeping yourself alive is important, especially in hostile environments. Let me see for because my brain doesn't like to work too much. Okay. How many are you looking to pick up?
How many can I pick up with 882 gold coins? Since I know they're quite expensive.
Well, with that much, you could pick up our whole stock. We only have 3 on hand, unfortunately.
3? Fair enough. Is there anything else you could add to that then?
They start looking through this stuff. Like, we do have some things. I'll bring up my list.
I gotta check my manifest.
Our inventory.
Red.
Yusashi's bigger.
I mean, we have some basic healing potion. We have your standard healing potions, but also potions of climbing, potions of heroism, potions of invisibility, water breathing, because you never know, animal friendship, growth diminish, potions of resistance of various types.
I'm gonna ask for a sampler pack now.
Well,
Yep, time to pop out chat now for a bit.
What? Oh.
I'm streaming, so I can't have that showing on chat.
Oh no.
Oh, you want red posted?
Yeah. I can't have that showing.
There we go.
There you go.
That's better.
It's gone.
There you go.
I still see it.
Yeah, I'm going to refresh now.
But yeah, we also have 1 potion of speed and 1 potion of flying, although those are much more expensive.
All right, there we go. What if I would ask for one of breathing and one of invisibility?
Sorry, chat. I didn't mean for that to show.
Let
They
me
tend
see.
to forget I streamed this.
Breathing is not that expensive. Okay, and then
Spectators for some of the people from another
Invisibility.
campaign
Oh,
pop
they're
in on
about the same,
occasion.
so-
Well, Red
Calculate
pops
the
in
time
on
breathe.
occasion for these sessions, so he can see what happens on the opposite side of the
I
world
have to do
compared to where his campaign is,
do that,
which is
and
on a whole
then-
different set of islands in this world. So,
It's
sorry in advance, guys. I do my best to remind them that I'm streaming, but sometimes I forget. So, stuff like that happens.
Masahi doesn't need to breathe. I think we kind of established that, but like, it's for someone else.
how much gold are you dropping again?
I'm dropping 882 because I know this shit's expensive, and I have like 1,000 left afterwards.
Well, because you're buying so much in bulk, I'll give you a bit of a little discount here.
All right.
We'll say that much. So
Wait, our whole party doesn't need to breathe. It's more, or does Ash still need to breathe?
Technically.
technically,
yeah.
yes,
That's
he
for-
does need
that's-
oxygen.
All right, that's for Ash.
What do you mean? Ash breathes just fine.
Not in the water. Oh God, no.
And then, because you're buying in bulk, you can buy all of this for 729.
Ooh. 729 equals. All right, that's actually a hell of a deal. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you are buying a lot, especially the expensive stuff.
Yes. So now I have 4
Um,
superior pots, 1 breathing.
Oh, excuse me.
And 1 invisibility? Okay. And
Yeah.
it is.
No free
I'm,
good.
I'm actually debating on whether giving the invisibility to like Diana or use it for myself for sneak attacks. That's actually like the real idea there.
Give it to Ash.
Wait, dude, no.
Why? What's the worst that could go happen?
I'm hoping you grow more. I'm not saying this to be mean, but he's been the party saying, "Get wiser, please. I can trust you more."
He'll just get smarter, not wiser.
Either one works, because I was so scared after some of the choices you made. I'm like, oh no, this is a good idea.
But
What
yes,
do you mean?
Right.
What
Yes.
could possibly go wrong?
Do
Every-
not repeat that. Dear God, no.
Well, yeah.
What? I'll just stick foreign substances in my mouth again. See what happens.
Oh God, please no. Anyway,
yes.
before things
anyways,
happen.
Yeah, you make your purchases, and they're like, "Oh, thank you very much, and hopefully we can do business again soon."
Oh, please plan on it. So far, it's my most favorite apothecary, actually.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh, but- no, no, it's okay. Anyways,
I give them a
and
D.
they say, does your little companion want something?
I look down at like at Minoru and I kind of speak softly and sure, like, "Is there anything you want?"
Food.
What? God damn it,
I just
fine.
go like food.
I just like I give a polite bow. I was like, I don't think he wants anything at the moment, but we should stop by again.
Oh, please do. We're working on a few new things that might be interesting, and if you, of course, come across any ingredients, we'll more than happily buy them off of you.
Delightful.
But he is an ingredient.
No, he's not. I'm gonna
The
head
both
off
of you.
after like deeply bowing. I'm gonna head off to the rest of the market so I can visit the blacksmith and get 2 new spears and get Minoru something to eat. You can't earn to eat.
The best part is I don't actually need to.
I mean, doesn't it
It's
wouldn't
a
hurt if we
pure
got sweets.
gold.
I mean, we both deserve sweets at the moment.
Yes. That's pretty much the only thing Minoru will probably care to eat, except for making it look like he needs to.
Yeah, so that I don't like take up the rest of this moment, I'm actually gonna say that's where we're going next, and carry on to the next person.
Yeah, it's okay. If you want to just buy those 2 spears, you can for 2 gold.
All right, E, and basically I'll spend another gold on a basket of sweets.
That half of
Fair
it's
enough.
already missing.
Hey,
I just poked my head out of the basket. It's like, with just like squirrel cheeks like spread like it's filled of nuts, but it's filled with sweets instead.
I let his little body look inside. Is there any left for him?
Oh yeah, I only took like half of it. I've only eaten half the basket.
Only half.
Only half. It looks like the last quarters it's stuffed into my mouth. So,
And real quick, Diana, can you roll me an intelligence check?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, pretty good. And then yeah. And then let's see. Roll me insight. Yes. Very good. Okay. So yeah, your lessons. Obviously, they're going to take a while, regardless, but they're going pretty well. You're getting a firm understanding of the common tongue, at least for writing and reading, and thanks to Grace's kind of very blunt and you know dry like way of speaking, it actually is actually easier for you to understand and comprehend that way. Um, and whenever you bring up analogies, she seems to be able to take that and put it into information that is easier for you to learn. So we're making good progress. But
A lot of doodling.
yeah, picture books. Um, and Ash, you go back to the orphanage. Oh, the little cheeks. Sorry, I get distracted with animals. And Christ, I forgot his name already.
Sorry.
I'll rename him as Hammurabi.
Ash, what was the name? Flint?
Yes, Flint.
Thank you. Okay, yes.
Because he was that armadillo-like person.
Yeah, that
The
I'm doing.
pangolin.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, essentially giant shrew. But yeah, he just you go back to the orphanage and sees you and goes, "Oh, welcome back, Ash, and good to see that you're doing well. We actually got our supplies in today, and things are a little easier now."
We fix.
I can see that, and thank you so very much. I trust it wasn't too difficult.
Eh.
Do you mind?
Let me do some quick math.
Okay.
Alright, he is going to. Oh. I bring more.
Bring more what?
As he gives Flint about 600 gold.
Jeez. Flint just kind of
Ash got loaded.
yeah. Flint just kind of like eyes go wide and goes, Are you certain? I mean, you're already providing a lot for this orphanage. Is there anything we can do? I don't understand."
No.
Well, no.
Nothing important.
I agree wholeheartedly. They are our future. And thank you. This will go to helping educate them and provide for them, very much. And I'll actually say at this moment that you're having this conversation. In one of the doorways, kind of leading to like where the kids stay, you see kind of like silhouetted because of the shading, The two twins that are new to the orphanage. They seem to be standing there staring at you.
I will wave to him. So
There's an awkward pause, and then only the female one kind of raises a hand and waves gently.
Aw, twins.
what? Are they okay? As he points to them.
As you point and Flint kind of turns around, they're gone already. But he pauses and goes, "Oh, the two new ones. Yes, they are. Well, I think they're doing okay. Again, it can be a trying time to adjust to this kind of lifestyle, and I know that they've gotten into a few disagreements with the other children, but uh, we've been working to get everyone to play well with each other."
Yeah. Always takes time to adjust. Always.
Indeed. And essentially, is there anything particular you wanted to ask of them, or?
No. Just I want to say they feel out of place here.
Ash does, or?
No, the two kids there.
Okay. Do you say that in character, or?
You know what, yeah, he would.
Okay.
It just they seem a little out of place.
They kind of check behind them, and then Flint gets lower to you and goes, "Yes, I've been a little concerned about them. I don't understand exactly what happened to their family, but I often catch them just staring from a distance at people, even the other children or myself, and they have a very difficult time socializing. It's like they don't understand anything, and I'm not sure if it's trauma or if it's something else." Nothing's
Ash
bad.
Ash has a mission now. A side mission, go.
Yeah. Flint goes, "They haven't done anything harmful. It's just, it's definitely off-putting, and as a caretaker, I can't, I can't ignore it."
I agree. So, I will find some cookies somewhere, and I will try to find out a little.
Okay. I go, I'm sure the children will appreciate your regular visits, and yeah. With that, do you want to depart?
Yep.
Okay.
Because I'm going to find cookies, and I'll try to find them again later.
Yeah. So you do spend some time to go look for pastries?
Yep.
Okay. I'll say for like 3 silver, you get like a dozen decent cookies. Sweets in this part of the world are still a little expensive, but for 3 silver, you get a dozen cookies.
Yay.
Yeah. And yeah. Is that what you're going to be doing for the rest of the evening?
No. I guess he would just drop off the cookies and then he would go to work on his belt.
Okay. We'll do that real quick. So you you obviously go back to the orphanage and you go looking for the children, and You find them in their room. They share a room. The orphanage isn't too small, but sometimes the children do have to share rooms, and it's okay for them because they are twins. But as you kind of like politely knock and then like walk in, the door is open, and you see that they are currently sitting on the floor, staring at each other, but not saying anything. And there's no toys around them or anything. They're just kind of staring. And as soon as your presence is made known, they both turn and look at you and just kind of wait for you to say something.
Uh, hmm. I bring cookies. You. You tough, but hmm. we we welcome you to here. So many warm welcomes. We hope we can hmm, help. May not be much now, but we help.
They both stand up and approach you, and they take your cookies, and the female one begins chewing on it, and there's not really much facial expression. They're just kind of eating it, and the male, both humanoid-looking individuals, um, the male essentially just goes, um, "Thank you. We appreciate your generosity." And you can tell, without having to roll for it, that they are saying this, but they seem to be distracted. They're currently staring at the ichor on your body.
Hmm. Oh, are you curious about this? As he points to it.
Yes. What is it?
It is something from very, very bad place. A place that. Hmm. Actually, I need to roll something for Ash right quick.
Okay.
To scare or not to scare?
It's where the boogeyman comes from.
It's where
Okay.
the demons come from.
Okay. Hmm. It is place where. Hmm. So not to scare. Uh, bad, bad nightmares reside.
Okay. Roll me a quick perception roll.
I'm good at that.
Hey, pretty good actually. You barely catch this. Um, because of how the ichor works, it works subconsciously. You don't feel when it goes into action. It kind of just does it as if it's an extension of yourself. Um, but you happen to notice that while you were talking to the boy, the girl had attempted to reach for part of the ichor that's coming off of your body, and it's in its nature, the ichor hardened and then became spiky as if attempting to defend itself.
Ah, Ash will just scooch back politely. Uh, no, no touch, please.
She pauses for a moment, and with the mouth still full of cookie, she goes, "I'm sorry."
It's fine. It just it this ooze on body. It protects me.
Big ouchies.
Yes, and it. I don't know how it reacts to others.
Understood.
But it did not seem to like you, as it was defending itself more than I have noticed before, though barely. Not sure. Interesting.
The boy goes, "Do you like us?"
Ash will just have a very soft smile. Yes, yes.
And this part gets a little creepy because they both say this in unison. They say, "We like you too."
Give us a hug. Don't give us a hug.
Touch your skin.
And then they jump at Fuzzy.
Oh no.
All their baby Cthulhu's.
Oh God, no.
This this is a bit personal. If you don't want to talk about it, but hmm, do you mind telling me what happened to you before you came to here?
They look at each other for a brief moment, and there's a bit of a pause. And they look back to you, and they go, "We do not recall."
It is all right. Poor things must have been quite traumatic before.
There's kind of a clear moment of thinking, and they go, "Yes, we are traumatized."
What'd she say?
She said she's glad Diana's not there.
Oh God. I think I'd find that interaction amusing.
Ash,
Also
do you?
terrifying.
Sorry, go on.
What?
This is giving me vibes from what was her name? Popo, with the symbiote.
Papa.
Oh, Pow Pow or Pom Pom.
Papa.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is giving me vibes from that, but Ash is too Ash to act on it.
Just.
Nom.
Yeah, especially with them being kids.
Oh no.
Yeah. You always talk to the party about
Yep.
Yeah. Don't nom the kids.
it. Don't stab the kids.
Oh, I
I'll
said
just
don't
laugh.
nom them.
That too.
Sasha comes out, crucify them. I'm kidding.
Crucify. Nope, nope, never mind. For now.
And
Monster, thankfully.
does Ash want to leave them alone, or is he gonna stay for a little longer?
I may not have much to offer, but would you like to hear some stories? I can
We
give
would
you.
love to hear your stories.
Okay. So you would just stay a little longer telling him stories of his adventures.
Parallel.
Let's go low like this feeling.
Oh, whoops. Hold on. There we go. Lower than 65.
The no look roll has not failed me yet.
It actually has a
Hey.
couple times, but for now, you good.
Yeah, 60. Okay, so you succeed. So I'll say you stay for like 30 minutes, no longer, because as you kind of like have a sit down with them and regale some stories, you can tell that their mind is elsewhere, even with Ash's brain. Um,
Hmm.
and on occasion, you catch them trying to like get closer and like touch the ichor and stuff. And even as you leave, they almost insistently like reach out for a hug, but subconsciously you know that this is probably not a good idea, and you give them a cookies and bid them a good night, and are able to leave without incident. Yay!
Is it said that my next thought is calling for Uncle Yusashi?
Oh God.
I think something's wrong with the kids.
Oh god, all these
Must
guys
crucify.
poke and prod them. See something leaps out at them. But no, I'm thinking of the same thing. Fuck.
And yeah, so Diana,
Another thought just occurred to me. Oh god, what if these things are tied to Ash? Oh no, I am scared now. I am legitimately scared.
Uncle Garrett,
uh,
the other uncle.
No,
um,
oh wait, yeah, it is Garrett. Actually, no, where's Uncle Markov?
Oh God, no.
Just little Markovs.
it's just early.
Markov's
stages.
slowly coming through.
Um,
Oh
so
my
Diana,
god.
hello.
Oh, while you doing that, I want to bring something that's canon.
Highlight my expectations.
I did 12.
I did 12.
Oh.
It's supposed to be Earth.
Damn,
Damn it.
Aw.
so close. All right.
So
I
polished.
need some pizza though.
Yeah, anyways, so you do, because thankfully Common is one of the languages you are already familiar with. You do, in a short amount of time, learn basic reading and writing skills for Common. Look.
I wish. I
Yeah.
wish.
Unfortunately, though, as you go to talk to Styx about the book, she's still she's kind of juggling multiple tasks right now,
Yeah.
and she says, I am making progress, but it'll still take a few days to get back to you on anything solid."
Okay. And she hugs Bennett.
As you hug Bennett, he purrs and stuff, but it is a little sad because as you go to leave, he does try to follow you out.
Bennett, no, it's dangerous where we're going. You'll be safe here with Auntie Sticks.
It's dangerous to go. Take this.
But she did have a snack from. She gets him.
Oh, fish.
I guess the akin to this world's like salmon.
Yeah. Yeah, you give him a snack and he just purrs and is happy.
I'm gonna post something that's gonna be him attacking what he's eating.
So I'll be back soon, Bennett. I promise.
Meow. Oh, this cat.
Oh, that's so adorable.
It's so vicious.
Bam.
Oh, jeez.
What you for? Food time out.
Yep, that's mood.
Yep.
I remember the one time I started going to YouTube, got bored. I looked up kittens eating meat, and I looked up like a meat, like ASMR of a kitten attacking a steak, and it's the cutest thing ever.
Yeah, it's
Like,
adorable.
eat it.
I don't know why under the same line of like videos I found like the bunny eating ASMR and I'm like, why is this cute?
Because
Like,
bunnies are adorable.
There's also otter eating ASMR, which is fine.
I just of those ones I love the one where it's eating a watermelon and it's pissed off.
I love when kittens eat like soft food for the first time. They're like, and start grumbling and growling at it.
Yeah. Anywho,
Anyway.
so the party's able to meet up and exchange information and make plans for where they're going next. Obviously, you guys will take a long rest before going anywhere, but for now, you do have a bit of time to do this little side quest for Diana if you guys choose. And yeah, what would you guys like to do?
I'm still chewing on my sweets.
I'm kind of nibbling too, actually. I'm actually gonna hand the bottle of water breathing to Ash. Then I'm also gonna like look to Diane and I'm like, I also have a bottle of invisibility. Do you think it should be for you or I?
Oh, that was close.
Drink it out.
Actually, no. Yeah,
She goop again. So she's like, drops into a puddle.
Hands are sweet.
She just like opens her mouth and it's just like super wide and just falls in.
Oh God.
And if you're looking at Ash, see him start slowly move the bottle towards his mouth.
I pulled my hand above it. That was expensive.
Save it for later. And yeah.
Hold on to the invisibility to a perfect.
Oh, that means I lose a level of exhaustion. Yay!
Yay!
I now have 1.
I got haste.
How's Ash not gone down yet? Is my question.
He should have.
Yes, he should have.
He might sooner than later.
Especially Diana.
Anyways. Oh. Yes.
Well, if he
She doesn't
does,
just do that right now.
Because she tries to talk to them first.
She does. Hello, is it okay if I eat you? Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. Keeps walking towards you. Oh, it's yes. Anyways. But yeah, Ash, you want to share your information?
yeah, if we're all together, then Ash will just look up to Yasashi. At orphanage, there are 2 weird kids.
2 weird kids.
They kept trying to touch me.
With just that, Raider's just gonna look at Ash like, what? What?
He's gonna look at him like with some like this. Oh, guy, he's like a little horrified. You mean curiously touch your skin, right?
They wanted to touch the goo.
Guys, it's getting horrible.
Ash, phrasing. Speak clearly, please, because this is not sounding good right now for you.
I'm calling the police.
Diana's holding up.
Guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my hand over Ash's mouth. Like, all right. After we look for Diana's friend, we're gonna check on the kids, okay?
Maybe the kids are a little bit more important right now.
I look over like, you sure?
I mean, as much as I want to... Go ahead.
Children are important. Mary's just a gambling addict.
Okay.
I guess before we leave, we go check on the kids, and hopefully our suspicions are false.
That's perfectly fine.
Oh no!
You just bring in Regulus and he just explodes shit.
Yeah, just blow up the orphanage.
Well, just fucking blow his ass up instead. Like, look at him being screwed.
Don't damage the orphanage. That's the fastest way to take off an Ash.
Yep.
And then everything go boom.
Everything goes to the hell zone, right?
Everything is within touchability.
All right. Sorry, the laughter. I have to use the restroom.
Yeah.
You almost peed yourself.
No, I just made everything loose. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Oh God. God damn it, Fuzzy.
it made everything loose.
I'm on stream. How dare. God damn it. Also, Ash, god damn it. Phrasing.
I wish we had 50 people to like really just fucking clip the shit out of this.
Oh, I'm going to go back through this. I need to go back through some of my streams and clip stuff. I haven't been doing that.
This is
You can clip the viewers can clip stuff too.
But
As long as you
is
catch it
Ash
in time.
we're talking about.
I think I clipped one thing.
Huh?
I think I clipped one thing.
I mean, as long as you're watching, you can make a clip of it. You'll just have to send it to me because it doesn't get saved for me.
Yeah, but as I was saying, this is Ash we're talking about. Does he ever phrase anything right?
Good point. Good
No.
point. and I need to
fuck
turn
has
you people
never?
up.
That's the point. He's never.
And turn myself down a little. There we go.
He may get smarter, but not wiser.
Because I think I'm actually overpowering you guys, and I don't want that D&D. Because that's no good. Especially when I'm dying of laughter from Ash.
What did Ash do?
What didn't he do? That's the better
Very-
question.
Very true.
Oh no, I feel like we need send those kids to the jail.
I mean, maybe. Yeah, I think I'm actually overpowering the stream, which is not good for D&D. Oh well. I'll sort it out
Say the-
later.
Yeah, say the V.
I really hope these animals I just got rescued are okay.
Yeah, well, hopefully we
No,
don't have to call
'cause,
the guards
like,
on
I
Ash.
just saw a post that PETA Germany has saved hundreds of animals out of Ukraine to safety, and I'm like, you trusted them to rescue animals?
Trusted who?
PETA,
Oh.
given
What-
their history in the U.S.
Wait, did connected
And
through
I
whatever
mean-
Fuzzy and Angie's done?
And I mean, technically, we could say Saxon's
And
world is the
Rod.
void. Technically, but it's not.
I don't know. I haven't played it.
Or, yeah, the world
I'm
Ash
sorry.
is connected to is the void. I had to laugh.
I just see
amongst teeth.
Xander do 150 damage or whatever. I'm like, okay.
I'm
Let's
afraid.
double that.
I'm
Well,
afraid-
that's what it rolled on the thing when I joined yesterday.
Oh yeah, well that was a freaking siege cannon. Let's be honest, that was a siege
Well,
cannon.
I don't know. Maybe that he's you. Well, you didn't see Azimuth. He literally carried a cannon or two
I mean,
or whatever.
that mech
No.
was mine, so
Oh, but yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so
Oh.
technically, yeah, you did.
I'm piloting a
I-
fucking war beast. So yeah.
Did
Yeah.
you get into the pot? Let's see.
Yes, he did.
Fuck.
I am
He's
a little
essentially an
sad.
overpowered
No.
Gundam. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. So like, we'll put it this way. Like, yeah. Also, funny enough, I just realized that sure, I might have shrank a foot in my humanoid form, but when I go Wendigo, I'm still 15 feet.
Yep.
Because before that, I was still able to fit my cockpit.
What's this? No
Copy of
what?
As to what?
No, I noticed Ash. Don't worry.
When? What?
What?
His campaign? Your campaign?
Wait,
No.
I need context.
No one
here.
has noticed.
Wait, it's been saying copy of Ash this whole time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah!
yeah.
Well, you do remember, like Fuzzy saying that he's like not like him.
Oh yeah.
But I think what Saxon means is his image changed.
Yeah.
Again?
No, look, it's the new art.
He's carrying a chicken wing.
Oh, that.
No, I noticed that, but it says copy of Ash. I just realized that now, and of
Yeah,
course,
it's a copy of Ash for a couple weeks now. How did you guys not notice
Oh, I
this?
noticed
it
that. I
for,
didn't
like-
notice the picture.
I thought
He's changed almost.
Yeah, when he changed, it became copy of Ash, but I didn't realize he had a chicken wing
it's-
now.
Well, he had like
Yeah.
2 different pictures
that's his,
like
that's
before
his
this.
spell.
Well, also, it's not like it's not like the name copy is not something like bigger meaning. It's just because I pushed the copy button.
Oh.
Oh, well, you fucking
Yeah.
scared me.
I didn't
Yeah, no,
realize
no.
the chicken wing was there because we don't really see the image that went with chat.
I noticed
Yeah,
it's
it's okay.
Wait,
slimier
oh,
too.
you
Damn
can
it.
change it.
Yeah,
noticed-
no.
Easy.
Yeah, don't worry. Like the character sheet copy of Ash is not like a bigger like plot point. It's just I pushed the
no,
copy button.
It would have scared the shit out of me. Actually, I'm like, oh
Yeah.
god, I didn't realize that the whole time.
It's like, oh god,
Yeah.
he's not been the real Ash this entire time. Shit.
Who are you? What did you do with our dipshit?
Oh,
I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
well,
No,
he
no,
is,
no.
no.
Ash is not stupid. He's just nerfy. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
No, he is stupid. I wholeheartedly agree.
I am the real Ash.
Kill him.
All right, is everyone
I'm
ready?
kidding, I'm kidding.
Yeah, so we're
Anyway.
gonna go see the frickin' Red Rum twins.
What?
Give me fucking red, like fucking shining.
Male and female twins, not female twins.
Yeah,
All I see is like. Think of the
they're
shining
creepy
now.
twins. That's all you gotta know.
Yeah, but you give me like the fucking shining vibes out of this shit.
I was
Yeah.
thinking The Exorcist or whatever, but like, legit, so.
They're creepy. That's all you gotta know.
Fucking
I thought Ash was, or Saxon was gonna like ask to that to roll him insight, but
oh my god, that art is so cute
Right.
actually.
so I'd be like, I know I would have
Adorable.
done.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucking
But,
cute. I love it.
Yeah, those motherfuckers were talking fucking telepathic.
And
Apparently Garrett could talk telepathically now with other void beasts.
yeah, just look at those eyes. Yeah.
Is more
It's like
chicken?
he has a web in him.
I mean, Ash was always
Badoom. Yeah.
And she's like, I like
Cobalt.
yeah, I got chicky.
And yeah, so
Fuck!
are you go-
My God.
Oh god, no.
Oh god.
perfect. It's perfect. Anyways,
Anyway,
Let's see
moving
what you're
on,
fighting.
please.
are you guys taking a long rest and then going back to the orphanage, or are you going like straight there?
We're taking our long rest and going to the orphanage.
Did you guys already take a long rest though?
We were going
No,
to.
no.
We were
Mm.
plotting.
Yeah. All right. So next morning, you guys get up, do your morning routines, and head on over to Ash's little orphanage that he has been the patron of for some time. And all is well. They're currently doing their like morning lessons in the courtyard. Nice sunny day out, and you guys come in, and Flint goes, "Oh, give me a second, children. I'm just going to see what's going on." Hello. What exactly is happening?
We're here to see the twins, as Ash has brought it up to us. Bit of discerning actions.
Discerning. Have they done something?
No, it's just bit of feeling
In our own
that I felt
curiosity.
somewhere before. Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Besides, I
um,
think they might help break out a shell.
Oh,
Literally and
okay,
figuratively is like Yasashi jokes.
Flint looks legitimately concerned, but goes, "Do you want me to pull them away from the group and you can have a talk with them?"
Titan
Yes.
is already at the table eating some food.
I'm just there next to Diana.
Wait, are you eating someone's random food?
She's just on the table, like gooping by, just grabbing pieces of food off of each plate.
I'm just
Well, they're in
some
the middle
of
of
it
lessons. I just watch you grab someone's like bag lunch.
Yeah, she's just eating a sandwich.
And you're like, as I'm whispering, no,
Right? No.
But I'm hungry.
I know, but those are the kids.
I share some sweets with Diana.
I made some of these. No kidding.
Someone stole
She's
my
like,
food.
It's familiar.
Um. Anyways.
Too much sugar.
Yeah.
Wow, the critiquing.
Flint, calls the two twins over and goes, I'll leave you to it. And kind of like gives a worrying eye to like Ash before going back to the students and continuing their lessons. Um, you kind of pull them into like a living room kind of situation. It's a living room slash playroom for the children, just kind of like socialize indoors. And they essentially come in and stand near the wall and kind of wait to like see what you guys have to say.
Ash will go up to him respectfully and just sit in front of him. Hello again. I brought friends that to I brought friends for you to meet.
I'll say without having to make rolls because of the way you're standing in front of them, so the eyes are easy to track. The boy is staring at Diana, and the girl is staring at Yasashi.
Where's the rebel face?
Yellow camera.
What's a camera?
Can Ash make one with his goo?
With his
Frame-
Ew. I'm gonna scoop you up, boy.
minor dude. Sorry.
Oh God.
No, but yeah, they seem to be sizing you up more or less.
Yo, let's throw down. Come on, let's go.
Throw them up.
Don't fight with children.
You have a height
Well, as if
advantage.
they're actually like high in their ages, like power levels.
Oh god. Oh,
We're-
that's
we're
cute. They can
scared.
hide their little power levels.
We're CR20. No, I'm kidding.
Oh god. I swear to God, I will yeet them into the fucking void. That is
Opens a
Ash.
portal. Just opens a portal.
Yep.
But yeah, they're kind of staring. They haven't said anything.
Just open his gullet and down they go.
Yep.
Oh no,
Anyway, sorry.
it's okay. They're currently staring. They haven't said anything, and they're just kind of, at least from your perspective, they're kind of like sizing you up, looking at like your equipment, your stuff, and just kind of like looking.
Diana just slowly inches closer.
I have to ask, is there a bird feeder around?
There actually is. It's in the front of the orphanage.
Is it near them?
No, you'll have to like go out front to like interact with it and then come back.
I'll save it for later. I have idea,
Okay.
but I do it later because it's for amusement.
Okay. Diana, how close do you want to get?
How far away is she?
Not very far, like less than 10 feet away.
Just gonna move like 5 feet closer.
Okay.
Is she curious?
And the boy continues to stare at you. Roll me insight, I guess.
Wow.
Oh no.
You can't get a grasp of the sensation, but they are staring. They are staring with intent.
Oh.
I know, like you said that it's just my blood, but like, is my blood reacting in a way? It's
Roll
kind
me
of
insight.
okay. Where are you? Insight. 13.
13. It isn't reacting, but you get a really bad feeling from this. The way the little girl's staring at you isn't just sizing you up. She almost like these children are essentially emotionless from your immediate response or interactions with them. However, you almost swear that you can see a small smirk growing on her face.
This is me testing the waters because it seemed the last one reacted to it, but it's mostly to get like a Minoru's attention. Like on basically in like ensures like I don't like I don't like the look of this scene.
You speak the weird language, and they don't seem to register what you're saying, but they can tell you're talking to each other. But
I don't think I speak Shura, actually.
You're a spirit. You should.
Oh yeah, or
yeah, you're
sometimes.
Okay. You're okay. It's the spirit language for you guys.
Yeah.
But I was if you're approaching, you said.
Yeah, I was gonna approach, kind of keep it like nonchalant, and I was gonna bring out 2 sweets for them. Like one, like, hello. Uncle Ash has told us a lot about you.
Okay. Blah, blah, blah.
Do I get any feeling from them as I just kind of stare at both of them from Yasashi's shoulder?
Is that how you think Yasashi's approaching them, Red?
I want to think that someone's approaching right now that you don't know about.
Sorry.
It's in their mind. Somebody's slowly approaching like that out of their minds.
For you, Minoru, you don't have any like sense of familiarity or anything like that, but you can roll insight to kind of get a grasp of like intent at least.
Nope.
With a 7, you can tell something is wrong. They're definitely not acting like children, but you don't sense any like immediate like violence or hostility. It's just kind of like a creepy vibe. For Yasashi, you offer the sweets, and because the girl was the one that was staring at you, she gingerly like reaches over for it, and with a surprising amount of speed, she actually grabs your wrists, turns your hand over, and pulls your sleeve up and looks directly at your arm. And in that brief moment, she is looking at the markings on your skin.
Curious, are you?
You have tattoos?
I look at Ash like you don't see them on my face.
You have a face?
What?
Oh,
Once we want to smack the kobold.
Of course he has a face. How would he talk?
Says the slime. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Take a fit.
Mitchell just looking between the three of us like,
Take offense.
I'm sorry.
I was being racist.
Right. This is the group I job with. Wonderful.
But the grip is surprisingly firm. Like nothing you couldn't break out of, but like surprisingly firm for a child. Like I said last time, these guys are like 8-ish years old.
Yeah.
8 to 10, somewhere around them.
Even if they might have a symbiote, Yasashi's not going to hurt them. That's just there's a chance of pulling the symbiote out of them, if they have them.
Yeah. And
I give that question and I wait for a response.
sorry, what'd you say again? Sorry.
I'm like, curious, are we?
Ah. Would they?
Oh no.
Dig their fingers
They
into
would.
the flesh. Oh,
No,
God
they
damn it.
bite you.
No, they look carefully and they go. Fascinating. It seems the procedure has taken hold rather well.
Wait, what?
My eyes fucking narrow. Like, should you say?
I'm sorry.
Oh,
And at the same time, the male, the brother or boy, who was looking at Diana, who got not too close, but close enough, goes, "It was you. You're the one that reached out to us."
Huh?
Reach out and touch faith.
I reach?
When
You
you,
held out their arm.
Oh, jeez.
he actually reaches out and kind of shakes your hand, well, your pseudo hand,
Yep, he takes that very carefully.
and goes, "It's a pleasure to meet you, or meet again, I suppose.
Hmm?
You don't recall when you reached out, your mind reached out, and we found you?"
Wait, was it when I passed out against that beastie thingy? I think maybe then.
Is that what happened? You should be more careful.
Conversation's too cute.
I've been trying.
We've been failing.
It's good to see you're doing well, Diana.
Thank you.
You didn't even share your name. Does that not concern you?
I thought she did.
It's like, that's when the boy actually smiles and says, "Oh, you can't tell. It has been a long time." He looks and goes, they both look and start talking in unison at this point. And they go, "It seems our experiment here has to be cut short. We understood that there was a risk in being discovered, but didn't think the two of you would be the ones to discover us."
Wait,
Yusashi's
Diana's super confused.
She's confused. Yusashi's boiling.
Kids?
A-
You
a-
okay?
A bit of Kane's kind of seeping in right now. You know.
Diana, can you wait? Hold on. Can I roll an intelligence check just to see if she would ask this?
Yeah, go for it if you want to. Or just ask it if you want.
Give her luck.
But I don't know if she would. Yeah, she would.
wait, do you know me from before I became who I am?
Oh, we know you very well. Didn't realize it was you after all, but now that we know, it's good to see you again. And it's good to see you too. Yasashi, was it?
He's just gonna blatantly say it. Are you friend or foe?
Oh, that's all depends on if you're still mad or not.
You're harming innocent creatures and using people for experiments. Of course I'm still mad.
And I'm sure the cattle are mad that the farmer slays them for food, but you know, everyone has their place in life.
But Ash was
Ooh.
like,
Just you got personal right there.
Yep,
Oh.
that's what I do.
Ash
Hold
would
on,
just go.
hold on.
Wait,
Hold on. Diana's going into her art book.
Uh-oh.
Cuteness is
Okay.
happening.
Ash would just go. Are you not kids?
Oh my god.
They'll smile, but they'll wait to see what Danny pulls out.
Like, he pulls out a picture of. It's kind of hard to tell,
But she's like, I kind of pictured who my mom and dad would look like.
and she pulls out a picture, and it's just two people and her, like in the middle.
That's so cute.
It's like a really crude, like colorful stick figure drawing, and like as if a toddler would have drawn it. And she
Aww.
hands it to them.
That's it. I'm teaching her to play music now too. She-
Oh, Jessica's good. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm gonna teach her to play biwa.
They look at the picture. They don't take it from you, but they just go, "No, we are not related in the traditional sense, but well, I'm sure we can explain more the next time we meet. Hopefully in person next time. No, we are not children, good Ash. Though we do appreciate your hospitality, I believe
Essentially red.
our time here is over. And
No, Kane's gonna stop. Yasashi's gonna stop them for a moment. Like, you just accused me of the farmer's wave. At least the cattle is used and properly grieved for. What you're doing is taking someone's body against their will.
Diana kind of goes in front of Yasashi. Stop getting mad at my mom and dad.
they just said that.
she doesn't know.
They just told you weren't. Anyways.
Me.
Oh, quite the opposite, Diana. You made us.
Wait, what?
What?
Remember
What?
last time you took a shit?
Diana's like, what?
I'm sorry.
She's like, this is a 360 goop circle and turns around.
Like,
No.
the eyes and mouth just reform on the other side. What?
Wait, what?
I'm picturing a gopher coming in. Dum da da.
And then gets exploded because what? Also, Minoru is actually speaking at that. He's
Yeah,
actually
what?
saying that out loud. It's like, what?
I have so many fucking questions now.
Ash
They
will
do
just
notice. They do take notice that Minoru spoke, but
Yeah,
they're like,
I'm just a shocked face. It's like, wait, what?
yeah,
He doesn't
their
realize
heads like
it until
swivel.
afterwards.
Yeah, their heads swivel, but they're like, we'll get to that next time. But until we meet again, I hope that you all take care of yourselves. And in horror, you watch as their bodies begin to essentially change in pigment and begin to melt. And a black ichorish stain begins to form at their feet as their bodies essentially turn to liquid.
I'm not going crazy and seeing this. You guys are too, right?
Yasashi's fucking livid. What are you talking about? He going crazy. He's fucking pissed.
And almost like a sea of snakes, the liquid through the rug and the wooden flooring begin to dart and go towards the water that is connected to the back part of the orphanage.
Yasashi's just now on his knees looking at what is left of the two children, and then he's just gonna slowly look at Diana. It's like, this is why I wanted to kill the one we caught. These children could have been saved.
Are we sure it was that thing? That
Diana
resembles-
just puts her head and she goes, I don't think those were actually children.
The bodies were hosts, my dear.
How do you know that, though?
Because they tried making me one.
Diana just lifts up her goo hand.
You don't listen.
And now Ash knows!
Well, here's the thing. That doesn't
Yeah.
seem the same as your thing, Yasashi. That goop more resembled Ash.
If you want to be technical,
Huh?
I mean, if you want to be technical, it's a mix between Diana and Ash.
Are they my kids?
Oh,
No.
God.
I'm trying to be polite so you can be a horrible parent. No, I'm kidding.
Diana's just super confused right now. She's like,
Yeah, we have a mama.
Well,
But they
Wait a
said your
minute.
mama. Wait, what?
well, if you
Got
made
the
them,
mama!
could they?
Snacks a frying pan.
Hang on, couldn't they be from the black goop you got taken out of you?
Oh no. That's fucking... Even Yasashi's be like, that's just bad juju.
I mean, we did remove a piece. They removed that from you, didn't they, Diana?
Who they point? Oh.
I will say that you recall that that piece was in fact destroyed.
I shanked it several times. No, I'm kidding.
No. After removing it and studying it, Dr. Dulitz did in fact incinerate them, realizing that they're hostile and yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did not know that part.
Yeah.
I looked at that. Was the pangolin watching this whole fucking time?
No, thankfully. They are still teaching the other children.
Thank God for that.
I'm gonna take the.
Ash is just having a bit of an existential crisis here.
Isashi's gonna take the time to help Ash clean this up. And say, I guess we have to lie through our teeth and say the kids got adopted on the spot. I don't know.
Diana's like, I
We
really
found their parents.
like. Diana's just like, me. Just gonna think for a minute. Maybe they're like what I do.
Hmm?
You have to understand. I can turn into Papa because I got her body. What if they took those from willing hosts? I don't think they're that mean to take from unwilling hosts.
My dear, I wasn't that willing. I didn't know what was going on.
But creatures change and get better.
I'm honestly hoping that's the truth. I really am.
You have to understand, sometimes you gotta give people the benefit of the doubt what they did when they were young. Everybody grows and changes. No one ever stays the same. I should know. I'm not the same. Well, apparently I'm definitely not the same thing I remember.
Well, for now, my dear, just for you, I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt until we see otherwise.
Better.
He softly smiled and pats the top of her head.
Was it backwards?
Aw.
But yeah, he takes the time to softly smile and pats the top of her head because he knows she's very genuine and he's gonna be very genuine with her.
Yeah. Okay.
Let the bonding process start.
Oh God,
And
they become one. Slime.
for the sake of time, the group explains a believable story to Flint if they so choose.
Would Ash be smart?
He better be fucking smart, goddammit. We need this.
Yeah, you guys can be honest if you so choose.
Damn it. No, he'd be smart about it.
But either way, Flint is understanding in the sense of like something was going on and perhaps they just don't want to know about it.
Mm.
And yeah, the children are explained, and you know some of them are like "aw," and some of them are excited because you know someone got adopted. Yay!
Yay.
I'm gonna give
But-
the rest of my sweets to them.
Some of them are happy because those kids were creepy.
Yeah, if you give the sweet to them, they're like yeah, like they're all hyper now. And
sorry.
yeah, no, it's okay.
Giving
No,
But,
he's sorry because of the sweets.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I did that on purpose. I'm giving Flint a hard time.
Thankfully, Flint's very patient.
I mean, kids will be kids, and that's what Yusashi understands. His childhood was kind of like half-assed. He wants these kids to have a full one.
Yeah, no, Flint is a very good caretaker. They are very patient and very understanding, and are very soft-spoken. So it helps with
Just
Giving
like
the-
Ash.
hey. It gives them a good, healthy environment to essentially adjust. But yeah, with that, the party is able to prepare for their journey if they so choose.
Yes.
I will switch it over to the big map so you guys can kind of see where you're going.
Yay.
Yeah, right now I'm gonna I just drained the meat of the grease. Because I'm making tacos right now. So yeah.
Yay, tacos.
I'll
Okay.
be back real quick. Yeah, I'm in the kitchen.
Taco
Just for a sec.
Tuesday, not Taco Monday.
Don't
You know
worry,
what?
most of
I'm
this
gonna go God Emperor on your ass. Okay, I don't care. I'm not kidding.
You guys don't have the Emperor. We
Bring
have the
it,
Emperor.
bring
It's
it.
tacos every day.
Ash will bring the no, actually Tax will bring the thunder of his dog.
Yeah, look.
Bark, bark.
I'm just happy
Album.
Fuzzy understood the reference.
Yeah.
I understood it too. I
Right,
just
you guys
chose
are-
not to act on it.
Yeah. Okay. You guys over here. Where the little token is, and I marked the points of interest that were described as possible ancient sites. And
I
long
noticed one.
Yeah, you've been to part of that one. And lo and behold, the place that Diana needs to go happens to be one of the facilities as well.
Ah, heck.
Yeah.
On
And yeah,
the road again. On the road
Yeah.
with the crazy robot.
yeah. And if you guys so choose, you can hoof it or get a cart or something. It's up to you.
We're getting a cart
Upload.
in Ryan style. It's gonna be like this big, gaudy thing with fucking huge tires and like 6 fucking lizards pulling. I'm kidding.
Do they have the words airship?
Unfortunately, no. Airships are few and far
Military.
between, and they're all there are some they're all booked. Some airships are private, but for the most part, they're just very expensive to kind of charter ahead of time.
You know what? Diana's gonna look for a decent cart and one of the.
I'll go with her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Um,
How much is
um,
get a custom one made for us though in the future if we want a airship?
an airship, very, very, very expensive.
Let's start penny pinching and pull our money together. Okay, let's go.
What money?
However, depending on your ranking and stuff, you could eventually just kind of like take over one of the airships that the Conclave has. But
Ooh, Ash has goals now. An airship for the orphanage.
I love
Yeah.
how dirty that picture is.
but let's see. If you're renting a cart, which is probably more beneficial, I will say that for the next few days or like a week, essentially, because that's basically how long you're gonna be gone.
Wait. You know we noticed the short rest and long rest buttons that just appeared on the fucking thing?
Oh,
Yeah.
you noticed that yesterday.
I
Yeah,
noticed it now. Damn.
yeah. No, we saw them like, oh, hey, that's nice, like that they added it.
But
Ye-
how much
yeah.
is it to just straight up buy one? Because I might just buy one for the whole party. I'm willing to splurge on us.
Okay. A wagon to buy is about 5 gold pieces.
Okay.
Five gold pieces?
No, 55. 55.
Oh.
I was gonna say that if it was 5 gold pieces, holy hell.
Minus 5 equals. Yeah, no, I'll just straight up buy it for us. I got the
Does
money.
not include the horse.
It does not come with the horse.
All right, so right now we
I
just
shall
bought
pull it.
the wagon. How much are the houses?
That depends. Do you want traditional like horses to pull it? Do you want the desert lizards to pull it? Yeah, it depends on like what grade of beast you want.
What kind of beasts are there?
There's the desert lizards. There's drakes. There's more or less camels because this is a desert region. Horses are here, but they're understood to not be as efficient in the desert.
Big ass buffalo cow.
So
How
like,
much? How much are drakes?
I was gonna say like, if I look at the drakes and the lizards, which one's cuter?
Technically the lizards. They're more derpy like bearded dragons kind of thing.
And
Leave
also,
my bearded dragons
and
alone.
technically, all the animals are cute to Yasashi because he loves taking care of animals.
And technically there is another option, but it would not be recommended for long distances over dry land.
Yeah.
Because you'll recognize these. There's a dragon shrimp.
I want to buy one as a
Oh.
pet. I'm gonna name it Anthony. But like, how sturdy are the drakes?
Fairly sturdy. They're drakes, so they have higher armor class, and they can fight. The lizards can't really fight in combat. They're just really strong for pulling like big heavy carts, and
Yeah,
they're very terrain durable. So they can climb. They can actually climb up things and over things.
Yeah,
But the drakes are more for like combat related stuff.
how many are needed to pull a wagon?
Depends on how heavy the wagon is. If it's just for like you guys and like your basic equipment, one drake could probably pull it.
All right, I'll spend on one drake because right now, like, Yasashi felt really heartbroken watching the bearded dragons get dragged away and die. So he feels like something
How
like
much
a fight.
are the drakes?
I mean, Yasashi's
Before
big.
Diana, you had something to say?
Oh shit.
I don't know. I think the bearded dragon would be a little bit better, but then again, they can't fight, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, they could
Alright.
try to hold back, but in like practicality wise,
Yeah.
Th-
Sasha's
there's a
doing.
reason. There's a reason why I'm asking about the how much a Drake is.
yeah. So for Drake, let me see real quick.
Yeah. Like,
Um,
for Diana's sake, Yasashi's doing this for all our morale because he was heartbroken watching the bearded dragons get dragged away.
Oh,
Wants
Josh.
like a bite back.
so for these boyos, well, these are the basic ones. Um, they are about Rango Burr. Sorry. Oh, little lizard. Sorry. Um, yeah.
Actually, I think there's more than mealworms. Then again, beardies are also very picky with what they eat sometimes.
Yeah, I feel like these
Um,
drakes, if we toss a hunk of meat at them, they'll be happy.
400 gold pieces for a Drake.
All right, hang on, let me do that. 0, 5 minus
Question.
400 equals. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna buy it.
Okay.
I'll let Diana name it.
Drake wise, what about 6 to 700?
The only difference, for spending more money, the only difference is that it'll have, for mechanical purposes, it'll have a higher HP pool and also a breath weapon. But they aren't like how to describe it. It's not like a pet companion. It's more of like it will intentionally defend itself if attacked.
Will it defend us too, just in case?
Ash
Over
will have Ash will have a brain bird.
Well, we'll just say this. I bought one of them for us. You could buy the next one if you want.
No, hear me out.
I already spent the money.
Okay.
Well, we can
still,
write on it,
listen.
but yeah.
I'll return.
I can't remember what I had before, so let's just say like.
All right, then. What about for the lizards?
Lizards are 300.
300.
I mean, I could personally ride the Drake then alongside the wagon.
No, that was my idea.
Oh, all right.
Get a lizard to pull the cart and have the Drake, somebody riding the Drake as an extra thing of protection or whatnot.
That's actually a good idea. All right.
Yeah. And for reference, the lizards are bigger than the drakes.
I like to think that the Drakes are like Doberman compared to lizards.
Yeah, it's like a
You know what?
mastiff next to a Doberman, like kind of.
Ash will actually go up to Diana and say, "You want good lizard?"
Like the big lizards, they look silly.
Sashi will agree. Actually, he does adore them.
And Ash is going to spend 600 on a lizard.
Aren't they 300?
Yeah.
He's going to see what 600 can get him lizard quality wise.
Probably 2.
I was about to say, yeah, not much difference because the Drake's the only one who has like variations. So you could just get two giant lizards.
All right. While they do that, I'm gonna talk to the stable. I'm gonna look at the dragon shrimp, and I'm gonna think of home. I'm gonna how much for one of the runs?
Unfortunately, they're meant for essentially all-terrain vehicles. Essentially, carts that can go into muddy or wet areas and still be efficient.
I mean to buy one to spoil it. They're cute.
Yeah, but they're a bit fickle with their environments. That's why we only have the two, to be honest. And
He was gonna keep them in the cart.
all right, well,
because I was gonna name it Anthony because in memory of my cat. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Ash would still spend the 600, but he would leave one of the lizards at the orphanage.
Oh,
all right.
derpy pet for the kids. Oh, yes, let's go.
It's like leaving a. Sorry, go on.
And also, they have if they ever need to bring in or go on a field trip, they have that.
Oh my god,
Or
magic
you know,
school
you're
bus.
just like kind of like got free food for your lizard.
No. What the fuck?
They're not aggressive. Well,
Oh.
intentionally.
I don't think they eat meat.
I feel like they
Um,
would love the kids.
Yeah, they mostly. Ironically, they do mostly eat bugs, and the bugs on this continent are huge, so it makes sense. But anyways.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Anyway,
Ash would know.
yeah, dung beetles are huge. It's funny. Sorry, that's a thought.
Random time.
Anywho, do you actually say that in character to the salesman?
Him or me? Or him or...
Yusashi.
Yeah, no, he actually wants to treat them like loving pets. Yeah.
Oh no, the cat part.
Cat part? Yeah, no, yeah.
Okay. Roll me a persuasion with advantage.
11.
Okay.
Horrible.
All right. He will sell it to you for 500.
Woo!
Yay.
I got 195 gold. That's actually not a bad haul, though. All that pricing, holy shit. Yeah, I get a lovable dragon shrimp named Anthony.
Never check
It
Minoru's
is-
pockets.
It is a like bluish green one, not the traditional like reddish skin color, and it's still a large creature. They don't exactly have a runt. It was just like these are the two we have, and yeah, it is the male.
Can I still pick it up? Like, carry it if
With difficulty, you could.
I'm still gonna spoil it. I'm gonna make it learn to be a loving family member instead of a workhorse.
I mean, they're relatively tame because they were designed. Well, these ones were taught to be heart pullers essentially. So
So Yasashi's gonna pick it up and put it in the cart, give it a kiss on the cheek, then look at Minoru like, don't be jealous. How does Minoru react?
Minoru, hello.
He stares
Oh,
at
no.
it.
Hi.
I am
no,
63.
Hi. You're jealous.
Um,
Look at the dog.
oh no.
Look at the
Okay.
dog. Look at the dog.
Well, let me look at something real quick.
Oh no, it's gonna hate Minoru, isn't it?
No, doesn't hate him.
Hungry.
Maybe.
No, no.
If it tries, I will vaporize it. For the
Oh no.
No, please don't.
In every context, it's fucked up.
I mean, it's not exactly hard to dodge because it's not actively like attacking, but it does try to bite Minoru.
I tried to stop him. Like, no. That's your brother. You know,
As I'm just like avoiding this, I'm like, the fuck?
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Not speaking, but it's just like with the brother coming, it's like,
Yeah, the Anthony does tilt his head like what?
yeah, it's just like,
But yeah,
We looked at him and like, that's your brother Minoru. Do not eat. No.
Eat? Okay, eat.
it does look confused, but Ash would know this, but well, he wouldn't know exactly everything about dragon shrimp, but essentially, because of the nature of this continent, Minoru is like a very rare thing to see like an animal this small, so it probably just assumed it was food.
I will say this: as I'm dodging, I'm like jumping on its like mouth so it doesn't eat me. It's like no, bad.
Then Ash will say, Minoru, it probably thought you food because you small.
What?
Yeah, this is what they look like.
Those from Mexico.
Yeah, these are what they look like.
I'm just going to stare at him as I'm like standing on it. Snout.
Animals your size generally no here, so it thought you snack.
just gonna
Sorry,
like turn around and look down at him.
One of the beardies is just like, your name is Humphrey.
Yes. I love it.
I'm just standing on his snout, just looking down at it.
Is Angie still naming the Drake though? Because I promised to let her name it. I meant Diana. Fuck.
Wait, I thought we got one of the big beardy lizards.
You guys did.
We got
Yeah,
both.
I bought a Drake the right alongside.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have
Um,
laser
Because I
pull
was
the
like,
card.
well, she's working on the beardy's face. Guess what is Humphrey? She kind of like does a little goop hop to the next one. This one was
It's-
close. She goes,
This one's Cutie Fuck McGee. Not kidding.
This one is Meredith.
Melody.
Aw.
And then she like jumps on the Drake's head and goes, oh, and this is Yastashi Jr. She's
I'm just
like,
gonna
trying to
stare at it.
The Drake you got has a singular long horn on its nose, essentially. Good for stabbing, but it is in fact a the scale color is a mixture of gray with bits of kind of earthy brown colors. It would help it blend in with the terrain that it currently lives in. But due to the nature of these creatures, even in foresty areas, because they are natural predators, they would actually have a decent time still stealthing.
I must watch my back now.
This one's probably female, isn't it?
Actually, it's a male.
Ah, cool. Hopefully it doesn't.
Funny
hate me
enough,
at
the
first.
two. Funny enough, the two, even though she named one Humphrey, they're both of the lizards are female.
Like as I said, when we move, I am probably gonna get a tortoise, and I don't care if it's a male or female. It is going to be named probably either Brutus or Humphrey.
I love it.
Because I just miss Shiloh so much. I loved that tortoise. She was my baby.
I'm gonna buy you
Like,
another one. Name it Oogway.
Time someone was like, "Oh, reptiles and tortoises and turtles don't have personality," and at the time I was feeding Shiloh, I'm like, "The nerve!"
Right. And yeah,
That's impossible to say. Of course they have personality.
yeah,
God, Shiloh would stomp if she got angered.
yeah, they get sassy.
She was so sad.
And yeah,
She was
So-
sassafras.
Oh God, she was like, you woke her. If you woke her up during like hibernating time, she would get so mad.
Oh my
Stomp
god.
back and be like, fuck you. This is my place.
I am happy to report, even though it's not important, my fucking taco meat came out amazing today.
Yay!
Ooh, nice.
Tacos.
Nicely. All right. So, is the party ready to head out?
Yes.
Yes. As I'm just sitting on the Drake's head, so it doesn't bite me.
The Drake's not gonna bite you. It's the it's the dragon shrimp that wants to eat you.
Yeah.
But he's cute and derpy, so I forgive him. But I hope you do too.
Exactly. So,
I'm just glaring at him.
thanks to collecting these mounts, you actually make good time. In the course of a day or so, you guys make it past the first, village, and these ones are one of the kind of mix ones, minotaurs and deer folk and other things going on, and you do a quick little restock for the sake of the mounts that you're bringing with you, and they do require food. So I will say that if you guys spend 20 gold, they'll be set for the rest of the coming journey.
Just don't spot it because I think I spent enough on most of our stuff.
Paying for the food for the animals because
I
they need
got
more
it.
food than you do. Oh, Ash got it. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I made one selfish purchase. Now we need to spend on the other animals.
Oh, I
Yeah, because half the party need to eat. Anyways,
I think it's worth it. I got a precious bean.
Pleasure.
yeah.
These
They're
are
not-
my-
So
Let's say
And Ash can't seem. Ash keeps burning a hole in his wallet.
so. I'll say Yasasi Jr., Anthony, and Minoru are all three of my treasures now.
Yeah.
Garrett has reemerged.
Hey,
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
And
Yeah, is he wrong?
No. He's kind of. I'm sorry, Angie. I gotta say this first. But like, he hasn't been around for all my characters who've been pet hoarders. They'll put it this way: Asmith had a dire wyvern, okay,
yeah,
and a gigantic
And
Arctic.
she's like, eat the worms. She just gives Humphrey and Meredith, these giant freaking worms. Eat the worms.
yeah.
Yeah.
Funny enough, they are very good at finding them. Being as it is their nature, and it is disturbing. Like, of course, Ash again used to this, but it is disturbing to realize how big the earthworms are here.
Yeah, I look at him like, oh god, it reminds me of the gigantic demonic silkworms.
Yeah, well, the size of like a greyhound.
Jesus Christ.
Not the bus, but the dog. But
That's what I mean.
Well, Diana's gonna shift into her human form and just like sit on the back of the neck of one of the beauties.
yeah,
I don't see here.
and yeah, over the course of the next day, everyone gets a long rest. Nothing bad happens, and because you did go through a town, you do get a safe long rest.
Yay! I'm no
Um,
longer exhausted.
Yeah, exactly.
Yay!
And
What do you think?
At that long rest, can I finish working on the bell?
all right, okay, you do the last ritual at the inn you're staying at, and ow, ow, ow. Okay, so now your bell is enchanted. I had to readjust. Um, your bell's enchanted, and every time you ring it, it will cast detect magic in a certain area, or the normal radius of the spell.
Oh wait, I need to retcon something real quick before we take off.
Oh, what happened?
I need a scroll of speak with animals.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let me check the level of that real quick.
Yeah, just
I
real
think
quick.
that's first level.
Yeah. I just need to check how much it would cost.
It's too much. I won't get it right now.
60 gold.
I will take it then.
Yeah.
And I guess
If you wanna-
during the trip, I will take my time to
So
Yeah.
if you want to add it to your spell book, it'll
Yeah.
be 50 additional gold.
That is fine.
Okay.
So it is.
110 gold.
110 gold? Okay.
Yes. Yeah, and anyways, so whenever you ring the bell to cast, it has 3 charges per day and regains them at dawn. And whenever you ring the bell, it essentially magic items in the area will highlight themselves, and due to the nature of the way you enchanted it, it also highlights any psionic or aberration-based effects.
Ooh.
Yes.
You glow.
He would, actually.
all of you would glow.
Give me a minute to.
This one will definitely always be a ritual cast, so I don't have to spend
Yeah. And yeah.
because she will totally use it at some points just to talk to her babies.
Hello.
Her names are actually.
Yeah.
I almost
No,
fell
that's-
on my
no, that's
chair.
Yeah, no, they're actually chill with the names you gave. Yeah.
Wait, even the Drake?
The Drake is kind of like. I'll be honest. He's kind of like because he's a teenager in his species age, so he's kind of moody. He's a little moody and kind of like tsundere a little bit.
I'm still gonna give him much love and attention like I do Anthony, so.
Bah.
Well, no. The dragon shrimp is just a derpy kid.
Oh, I love it even more, just like Anthony. Oh my god.
Yeah, because he's only slightly younger than the Drake is, but still within like teenage years for his species because they get pretty big. Oh, okay.
What? Alright, started the dogs. Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna try and stop pulling on my chair now.
Oh no.
I did not
You
realize
okay?
how much I was slouching until, well, I have a cushion in my chair, and it likes
Oh.
to slip if I relax too much. So at the moment, my feet are the only thing keeping me from falling out of my chair. Because I have them up
Fair
on my
enough.
desk.
Okay.
So this hurts.
Wait a second, he's pouring some whoop beer.
Yeah, the wishes will be.
Oh, I want to add like one more thing. Like earlier, of course, like with the whole like adding the adding the lizard and such for like extra protection stuff with my Drake.
Uh-huh.
The reason I was still gonna keep it is because I legit couldn't remember how much I spent on it to put back.
Oh,
No, that's fair. It's 400 gold, but it's fine.
okay.
Yeah, I mean
I
like
figured it
that's
out.
still. We all came with a very logical reason to have them all, so it's actually a smart idea still.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Diana is building that barn.
Yeah.
Or having that barn built.
Yeah, and the request order has been put in, and it will get back to you. And bureaucracy, it takes a bit.
Yeah.
Well,
Build my barn!
I should go help them next time.
They should be like, yo, these guys deserve these animals. They're very loving and caring. Let's give them the babies.
Yeah, and I will say, as you guys, at this point, you've hit the edge of the forest just before your destination, and you'll have to take a long rest out in the open. Diana, obviously, you can cast Hideout if you wish.
Nah.
Okay,
I do have alarm though.
you do have alarm,
I will set
Yeah,
the alarm. I will take my time to set up the alarm spell.
of course.
and that's also added for protection with the fact that like I
Yeah,
jump in the
well, actually, I will ritual cast alarm so I don't lose a spell slot.
That's fine.
I was gonna say like then you have Yusashi and Minoru who are both basically sentries at this point, so it's triple the protection.
Yay!
Now, then you see Diana like going around the perimeter with like string and sticks and bells.
Yeah.
Yusashi finds it adorable, and yes, she's very competent.
Now here's my question: are you in pawpaw form or slime form doing this?
She be slime doing this.
That's
Yeah.
good for adorable.
It just puts them down, wiggles a bit, and then goes to the next one.
Yep.
Wiggle.
And yeah, you guys,
Sorry.
you guys set up camp, collect collect the wood for the fire, and are having a relatively easy night. I'll say for roleplay purposes, Yusashi's the one lighting the fire, but the wood here is very green and very moist. Sorry for the word.
Moist.
I'm sorry, is the word.
Damp.
But
Damp would be more better.
sorry, they are damp.
Thank you.
To me,
And,
to appease me. Not kidding.
Perfect timing. Welcome back. As you're setting up camp and you're trying to light the fire, it is giving you a little bit of a hard time. And
What hole did you throw Ash down?
What?
none yet.
Yeah.
But as everyone's just kind of like settling in, and Yusashi's just obviously not for very long. He's just kind of like come on, light. You are a little surprised and taken back as suddenly the campfire lights itself, and the wood goes completely ablaze. And you hear a voice, and Diana's alarm goes off, like around the same time.
Oh.
And she's like, "God damn it!"
Hey yo, why you light me ablaze, motherfucker? I thought it was nice here. Not kidding.
Yeah, you hear a voice going, couldn't help but notice that you're having a little bit of trouble there. Mind if I join you for a little while?"
Farm boy instinct cooking looks over side a little disgusted. Who is this?
So you see a strange newcomer. The skin tone is of a different hue than you're accustomed to.
Does he got horns?
No. He actually has green hair. Kind of like an palish, like bluish skin. Fairly tall and fairly muscular. Seems to be like a warrior type, but wearing kind of like strange, like natural clothing. Oh, Smurf. No.
Tara?
Well, funny that you mention it.
God damn it!
There you
Oh
go.
my-
No,
Yes!
Got to plan it.
Yes.
Oh my god, yes! This makes me so happy.
But yeah,
I forgot about this.
Diana slowly slurps up.
You set off my alarm! Because you know how annoying it is when you set your alarm, you go and taking you, and y'all hear ding, 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 ding in your head.
I'm terribly sorry.
Oh my
and then
You fucking get back up again.
Such ritual casting to fix her alarm.
thankfully, it doesn't actually break the spell. It's just
Okay, she was about to like throw hands just now.
You know how
So-
long it's taking me to do that?
So Takashi, meet my other character, my druidic monk, Terra. I
That sounds
love
like
him.
a woman's name.
Shut up, he's terracotta. It was a play on words, God damn it.
He is
Play
a
Minecraft.
he is an Earth Genasi, with monk levels, and he kind of comes up with like a bit of a smile and just kind of like a welcoming gesture, and just kind of goes, "Sorry to surprise anyone. I just happened to notice that someone was sending camp over here, and was wondering if you could use some company."
Just blankly
Back
staring
up there,
at him.
like making sure nothing's down.
Do you have
Especially for, like-
campfire songs?
Yusashi sits up. He's like, "You did help, and my mother taught me to be very kind to strangers when they offer help. So yes, you may stay with us if you wish."
Diana, just
Terribly sorry. He does seem to be relatively polite. They were just initiating a kind gesture to kind of gain favor, but they kind of come up and you watch as they actually like stomp their foot down, and a little rock bolt, like a little bit of boulder, comes up from the ground, and they sit on it.
He's
And
like, "I don't know."
he has
Ash
He has
will
an older-
visit Diana.
Oh yeah, his earth move. All right, yeah.
Molder, yeah.
Ash will quickly whisper to Diana, "You think he knows campfire songs?"
I hope he does.
Outside
He
of
actually-
game, knowing Terra, he does.
He does. He actually had an instrument too. I don't remember which instrument it was, but he had one.
I think he
Um,
had drums. I think.
Well, it's drums now, so he pulls out drums and goes, "Actually, I do know a few songs."
Painful
Uh,
zone.
I'm just Minoru's just staring at him blankly, not blinking.
Like, the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Just not caring,
And he's
just staring there
Well,
sitting.
that's Minoru. He's grumpy most of the time.
Oh, what a cute little fella. And he kind of like,
AKA grumpy.
and he does the whole like, like little thing to like try to get your attention.
Not a cat.
I hate you, Fuzzy.
Would
Oh,
Ash
hey,
do-
Fuzzy,
Okay,
hate
so
me.
no,
would
no,
Ash
that's
do
a
this?
good thing. That's high. Oh,
Damn it! Why is
Wait,
Ash
no.
smart?
Minoru, do not hate Fuzzy. Hate me. I created him.
oh no. If that was low, I was gonna blast him in the face.
Oh, he's so nice.
No, for the trying to get my attention.
But he's nicer than Yusashi. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, this helps. Oh, he rolled low.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
but-
does help because that actually works on Minoru because he is part fox, or he is a kitsune. So that's the terrifying part.
Speak with the animals real quick and check on her big lizard babies.
They're chilling. Almost too much because it is a little cooler here, so they're just like sleepy.
Oh, give them rubs and pets.
Humphrey
I'm
started
just
bobbing
gonna
their
bite
head.
his finger.
Angie, I still want to thank you for getting that art made. I really appreciate it. That was the highlight of my life.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not hard. The artist is not hard to talk to. He's just busy most of the time.
Yeah.
I'm scared to talk to people, so you're gonna have to help me.
I ain't your mother.
You're my friend.
Memes are like, excuse me, he said no pickle.
You're not my mother, but you're my sister. Damn it.
Yeah,
But
I am gonna bite his finger.
No, but I have other projects in line right now because I need to get one of my characters like a couple of my characters redrawn.
That's fine. In the future,
And
we'll
a
get
little
Yusashi
bit
made.
more adult looking.
Actually, I am gonna bite him. So. Bleh.
He still won't be mad at you. That's the worst part about Terra.
funny enough, you have advantage because he's not dodging, and you bite him.
See, this
Yeah,
is
pretty
the fucking curse of Terra. He's too sweet.
So
I bite.
yeah, he takes the damage, and there's no resistance or anything. But he does like as you're like biting his finger, he gives you like a little bit of scratchy on the forehead with his other hand, and but yeah, he's like, oh, he's he's just a feisty little fellow, and goes back to essentially talking to the others. Oh, no.
Durr.
No, no.
Oh no, Toxin, doesn't he?
No, he doesn't talk. Fuzzy, you might need
What's
to
up?
roll the animal handling one more time. See
Ah,
how well this goes.
Okay.
Just saying.
All right. I mean, it's decent for. Well, never mind.
Stop trying to hurt him.
So,
No.
who's actually paying attention to Minoru right now?
Yasashi's still holding you, so he's probably holding you back now.
Everyone but Diana, because Diana's with the
The babies.
yeah, the animals.
So, yeah, they all see his harness, or the dagger glow lately.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
And I blast him in the
That was
face.
Actually, I wanna immediately just pick him up and move him out of the way real fast. Like, don't you dare!
Go ahead and roll the attack, but he will get advantage. You will get disadvantage because
That's
of
fine.
the interference.
Oh, God!
No!
Yo,
Well, good thing.
can I inspire him?
No. So roll damage.
Oh, wait, I fire two. Well, no. I would technically fire two, but it's just one because he's just like, he doesn't like being talked down on.
Go for it,
He
yeah,
doesn't-
sure.
You
You
know,
rolled the lowest.
He lets Yasashi get away with it sometimes, but
because he knows it's pure love when it happens.
yeah, he doesn't know that with this guy.
Yeah.
And
He's like, no.
that one obviously seemed to hurt more because it's magical, but he goes, "Oh, okay," and kind of like backs off a little bit and just goes, "My apologies. I just wanted to be polite and have a polite conversation, if that's all right."
I do apologize.
Oh, sorry, go.
I do apologize. He is a kitsune from my own land.
Actually, you
Come
wouldn't
on,
know
where's
that. You would just know I'm a fox. Well, actually, no.
Well, he's a student.
You have multiple tails, don't you?
I only show one.
Oh.
I don't show the rest.
You know, I'm just gonna. Shit. Is it wrong of me to make an assumption that since it's a spirit animal, I assume it's a kitsune, or should I retcon that?
Well, actually, you could assume that. He would actually
Yeah.
assume that
Well,
because
better-
I speak spirit.
Yeah.
Well, that and everything that's happened up until now, it wouldn't be much of a stress to be like kitsune.
Yeah.
Well, no, I still want to respect the rules of the game. Like, if there's still
Yeah,
things that are actually not known to him. But yeah, like, he's just gonna assume he's a kitsune and keep him to side. Like, I do apologize. He's very proud and noble. He's a very wonderful friend of mine. He's been through so much with me. Just a little more respect next time, please.
Diana
Understood.
starts looping back. He just looks at Tara and sees like slight damage. She's like, Ellie foot. I don't know how many minutes, and what do? You hurt the guests.
I'm just gonna turn the blank stare onto Diana.
Let me guess. He called you a cat.
Hopefully,
Oh
Yusashi.
God.
Like, no. I hope Yusashi diffuses it with a quick kiss on top of Minrou's forehead, like he does, platonically, of course.
Tara literally looks at Diana and goes, "I thought it was a fox." But he goes, no, it was my fault. I overstepped my bounds, and it's normal for an animal to lash out if you
That's
Sure.
what I like to
With the
say.
way he's acting, goddamn it, would he?
You know what?
Fuck.
I noticed
Yeah,
Angie.
he doesn't know.
No. Like, I noticed Angie's Dragon Girl was in here too. I'm like, I'm thinking, wait, I saw that. She's in the other campaign or other part of it. Of course, Tara's gonna be in here.
Weird.
Well, Minoru speaks.
Oh, jeez.
So the rule for me speaking to people that aren't the group is it has to be a 17 or higher.
Okay.
Most of the time, it depends on the situation.
You know, Diana's gonna be cute. Turns into a like her wolf form and like lays at Tara's feet for a little bit.
God damn it.
You just call him a pathetic druid.
He
You
goes, "That's amazing, and may I pet you?"
Hello. I like
Yeah, he
She
starts
rolls on
headbutting.
She
Yeah,
rolls her on her back for
well,
belly rubs.
You did overstep your bounds a bit. I don't like being treated like a little animal.
Says the person who likes tummy rubs.
I was
Shut
gonna
up.
say, like, Yusashi can speak up. He does like being spoiled, though.
Shut up.
He looks really confused and goes, "Oh, my apologies. I didn't.
Yeah, I know.
There's much of
I
this.
get it a lot.
There's much of this world that I'm still unfamiliar with. I'm mostly familiar with these, these lands, and I do not mean any disrespect. But please, let's start fresh. My name's Terracotta, but most people just refer to my first name.
Very delightful to meet you. Yosashi Kokoro is my name.
Is a pleasure and an honor. And your name, little one, as he looks to the wolf Diana.
I'm Diana. I'm a slime.
Also known as Precious.
As he pets. I never know a slime that could shapeshift though.
She's very special.
We're trying to figure out still why I can do this.
Well, good luck with that.
Okay.
Yosashi's words still
I
resonate.
found out I might have children. I never knew. Oh,
Oh,
I was gonna say Yosashi's words still resonate. And she's very special.
yeah. He looks to Ash and goes, "What about our other goopy friend over there?"
He's our leader at the moment.
He likes to space out.
No. Yosashi tried to speak, but he's actually trying to let Ash speak up.
I think Ash might have stepped away.
Oh no.
Okay.
He's doing dogs, so.
Yeah. We'll get to him in a second then.
All right. Yeah. I was gonna it's freedom.
But
to,
and this one, and this friend here, the sorry, what do I call you? Minoru.
I normally talk to other people outside. Recently, these guys.
Understood.
as I said, he's grumpy.
Diana.
What's going on, you grumpy?
He goes, understood. I won't say a word. But perhaps, now that we've properly introduced ourselves, perhaps we could share some campfire stories. Maybe enjoy a few moments of God, what's the word?
Peace.
Moments of peace, lighthearted comedy, perhaps just have some jokes. If it makes you feel better, I'm willing to go first. As I mentioned my name already, I'm a bit of a well, not to boast, but a traveling hero. I go from place to place, seeking out wrongdoers and bringing them to justice. My specialties are in the elemental arts, as you noticed, as he kind of pats the stumpy or the rock he's sitting on, and I often come across many, let's say, colorful individuals who fancy themselves to be villains. I mean, just last week, I put the Beamancer back in his place as he was attempting to crossbreed some very strange abominations.
I love it.
Oh, I worked for him at some point.
He cautiously looks down. You worked for him?
I had some really odd jobs.
Well, please be careful with who you associate with. He's a very dangerous man.
I mean, last time I saw it, actually, last time I saw him, he had I tell you this. I don't know if you want to hear it.
I'm willing to listen.
He had a bee strip club.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh God.
It was awesome. He kind of just nods his head that sounds right. Yeah, and anyways, I unfortunately he did make his getaway, but I did foil his plans and destroy the weird creatures that he was working on. He has it in his mind that he's essentially an eco-terrorist. He believes that humanity is a mistake and that bees are the solution to the world's problems or something like that.
Did he have the buff bees again?
What?
What?
Yeah,
the first part is kind of correct though.
And he goes, yeah, he had the buff bees, and thankfully I took care of them pretty easily.
I heard something else for a moment. Oh, I was scared.
The-
I was a bit scared.
No, the butt bees. Okay.
Oh no, I thought I heard fuck bees. I'm like, what?
No.
No, the pillar bees.
The
Let me-
boobies?
Killer bee.
I can't believe my brain fucking forgot that that was part of Angie's one shot.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm
Yeah.
so sorry, Angie.
It's okay.
Yeah, and he goes. Then there's Crowley, the notorious pirate, even though he doesn't like water. Um,
Oh, that guy.
she looks down and goes, "How many of my villains do you know?"
You know, I probably know a lot of people you probably know. I have been around.
Real
Oh,
question.
okay.
Does he know Gilligan is the real question.
Wait, she morphs into her human form suddenly, which will probably shock Tara, and then she goes into her bag.
I feel like you'd clap his hands because you're very special to him at the moment.
He waits to see what you pull out because
She
he's.
pulls out a very crude drawing of a dragon and says,
Have you seen this dragon?
Dragon? Unfortunately, no. I have not seen any dragons, but I am currently on the trail of one of my nemesis. Or perhaps my true nemesis.
Oh?
Yes. A very heinous and dangerous person. They've done a lot of horrible things to people, and I hope to put an end to that in the coming days.
Maybe we can help you with that. Are you?
well, and she
Wait, where's the map?
pulls out, and she looks for the map.
And you guys, whoever has the map pulls it out.
She
I pull it out, yeah.
she,
Okay,
she
wait,
yeah.
look like right here.
He actually looks a little concerned and goes, "That's actually where I'm heading as well."
Oh, well, that's where I heard my friends at.
Oh God.
Diana just starts sweating.
But what would he need a luck dragon for?
Yeah.
For your friend's sake, I hope he doesn't have her there.
You
I
saw
mean,
his
that damn, when she casts her spell, she's pretty ugly.
you saw
If
she's
it's for herself, she's unlucky. But if it's for other people, very lucky. She has a gambling addiction.
I'm sorry to hear.
For the meantime, Sasha's gonna sit there a little worried at first because he's going like, well, for the meantime, you're welcome to be with us, of course. I'm not gonna stop you because you seem to be actually noticing your skill. Just bringing that up for a moment, you seem very useful and a good ally to have.
I appreciate it. I
Do I bite him now?
Sasha will straight up smack you if you do. Like he's got a limit, and you're getting close.
No, Minoru would just lightly smack him on the back of the head. Just like, Ash.
Bro, you Eldritch blasted the fuck?
No.
There's a limit. He did it because he was offended.
Yeah. That's the only
But
reason he
he-
did that to Tara, is because, treat him like a.
Wait,
an
did
actual
Tara lose
fox.
any HP from that?
yes, he did.
Diana's gonna ritual cast Cure Wounds.
You can't ritual cast Cure Wounds, unfortunately.
Fuck.
You
I'm
just
gonna get a long rest though, I hope.
yeah.
I am sorry for blasting you, though. No.
No, you're not.
Okay, you're not.
Apology.
Mm.
He goes, apology accepted. I'm sorry that I made assumptions about your character.
Well, to be fair, I look like a fox, so not hard to do that. So I'm sorry for getting so quickly offended, but yes.
Diana just touches and attempts to cure.
Okay.
Or
Good.
give him some health back.
Yeah, and cast it first level. He'll be fine.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Whatever do you mean? And yeah, so he goes, well, that's a little bit about myself and what I'm doing here. Do you mind sharing a little bit about each of yourselves?
I'm just a humble farmer, became wandering swordsman. I gotta stop talking swab. What the fuck? He had a slightly gruff tone. Why am I fucking it up?
He goes, Tara goes, don't cut yourself too short. Every hero has a humble beginning.
That actually means a lot to Isashi. Just hearing that.
Yeah, and he seems genuine when he says it. Ash, would you like to say something next?
How would Ash respond?
How do you taste?
I am Ash. I am now Goo Cobalt.
Oh. Well, I hope you can. Well, sorry, I don't want to assume again. Do you like that, or?
It just happened.
No. I'm gonna pipe up. He sucked on my finger and it had something wrong on it. Some black goop. I'm
Oh,
not,
dear.
not letting you get away with it. I'm not
You know
letting
what
you get
I'm
away with it.
doing right now?
But shit.
He
Oh,
has
well.
gotten smarter though from it.
Yes, he
Sad-
has.
Sadly, and if you want to look at it on the bright side, he's gotten smarter after it, but
He has
Smarter,
some
not,
stuff.
not
he has
wiser.
some issues still.
I am an issue. Yes.
You're DEFCON 5 is what you are.
More like DEFCON 6.
No, I'm DEFCON Goo. Thank you very much.
Right.
I just realized how I made that joke. I am so sorry.
DEFCON Goo, Pikachu!
And hold on.
He's like, oh my god, I'm with a pack of assholes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm just prepping something.
Uh-oh.
Not for now.
Is it
Go
for
ahead, man.
Ash?
No.
If it's Ash, I will bite it.
Because yeah, if this is how you wish to stay, then I wish you all the best. And Diana, what about you?
I'm not sure anymore, to be honest. Given I've been told a lot of things that I didn't expect to hear. I'm just a side looking for a friend. I take odd jobs. I've been taking odd jobs on my way low, trying to find her.
And that's okay. Perhaps, life is very confusing. There's many aspects and perspectives and everything, but, sometimes the only perspective that matters is what you care to look into. Perhaps you are just a person looking for their friend. It doesn't have to be anything more than that.
Yeah.
And, Mian. Oh,
Well, also I'm trying to find the person who wrote this book.
oh,
She pulls out her large spell book and just laces it down.
kind of carefully, do you mind if I look at it?
Sure, go ahead.
Kind of begins, skimming through pages and goes, oh, this is quite the tome.
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid I don't think I know the person, but, I can definitely tell they've been around. Some of these languages I even recognize.
Wait, you recognize these languages?
Yeah, some of it's primordial. Ah. Oh yeah, you don't know what Warren's up to.
Oh no.
Is he still being the good precious being that he is, or is he something else now?
He is completely not devolved. Supporting the Church of Sir Frog.
Oh yeah, I planned on doing that. Yes.
Anyways,
No, I don't want to know.
I want to know.
Like, she turned into slime because it would be awkward for her human self to just sit in his lap. She just crawls in his lap as slime.
Can you read it to me so it's later for me to see what it says?
certainly, I can read it before we go off to sleep.
Thank you.
And Minoru, my friend, tell me about yourself. Well, as much as you're comfortable sharing.
Yes, just the image I'm seeing right now is just adorable.
Reading a slime to bed.
No, just like Diana, just like slime form in Terra's lap, just like looking up, all precious, like.
I'll put it this way: Terra's the nicest character ever. So. And
Well,
most broken.
I guess what I can say is well, I'm not from these lands, of course. That much is obvious.
Mm-hmm.
But let's just say I'm still on the run from people who have hunted down my kind. What do you mention? Whoop, I didn't mean to do that twice.
What do you want?
How? Do you know the Interior Ministry?
His fists, at your words, not just the mention the name, his fists kind of tense up a bit, and he goes, "I am familiar with those individuals. Yes."
Well, they are the ones who have hunted down most of my kind where I'm from, and not something I've mentioned to you all, but they are the reason I no longer have a family. And why I've been on the run for the past 30 or so years from them. Or most of my life, rather.
I am sorry to hear that.
Yes, well, I'm not away from them, seeing as they're in this continent as well now, it seems. But,
Their influence reaches far.
yes, but I do have a, what's the word? Nice group of friends here now?
Yes, ma'am.
Is trying to, like, properly think here. I don't
Hey,
know if, I mean, Yasashi here has, he's the reason I actually got away from the Azure Isles. So,
in very
I might have a suggestion for you, and everyone has their different opinions, so I won't, find it personal if you choose not to heed my words. But I will give the Interior Ministry this. They are very by the books, at least their books. And while I may not like their methods or what they do, I can respect that they are men of their word. If you can find out who it is that is after your people and why, and metaphorically cut off the head of the snake, the rest will cease to follow.
the question is, I don't know if they're here or back in the Azure Isles. Most I know now is there's a group here that I did reveal myself somewhat to them because my friends here were in a spot of trouble, but they know I'm here now, and I'm afraid I've put everyone here in a spot of trouble themselves.
Well, as you say, you have some good friends here. I'm sure they'll help you. And you know what? If you help me in defeating my adversary, I will gladly uh, offer my services as well.
Thank you.
We'll help you.
Thank you, Diana.
Hmm.
But, depressing stuff aside, actually,
Yusashi kind of like tightly hugs him though.
is he far enough along where you'd actually talk about it? Don't.
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's
Squirm,
not
squirm.
confident in talking about his powers right now.
We'll just say he's hushed up by Yusashi hugging him.
That too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay for disadvantage.
Yay!
Hammer
And,
for convenient distraction.
Wait, Ash, we
Yeah.
need a convenient distraction.
What's one plus butt?
You said 1 plus butt? Is that what I heard?
What? I'm sorry, what was
Maybe.
that?
I thought I heard him say 1 plus butt. I'm like, what?
What?
I may have. I may have.
Ew.
Okay.
Anywho.
Anyway, brain. Brain
If,
cooker.
Hey, you asked for a distraction. You didn't say an intelligent one.
Fair.
Touche.
Fair. I need to choose my wording more when talking to Ash.
Yes.
As I just
Oh.
like look at him and just like, okay.
Right. So,
Case
does
in
anyone
point.
have? Does anyone else have anything they want to bring up to Tara or ask them or anything?
Have you seen Two Weird Kids?
He tilts his head a little bit. No, I haven't seen any children out here. I've been on the road for several days now.
Good.
Good.
Okay, one more. You would. Well, this is a really out there, but do you know any? Have you seen anything relating to? What was the name? Magnus Industries. Minoru is just kind of scratching his head, trying to recall.
Yes, it was Magnus Industry.
Yeah. Well, I have the notes here, but he's trying to be like,
No,
Okay.
Ash will just confirm.
He goes, I don't know anything about industry, but do you mean the old sage?
Old sage.
Sage?
Yes, supposedly he's one of the people who, well, depending on your religious beliefs, Magnus was a former guardian who helped reform the world.
Is it dumbass still alive? So I'm saying outside the game still.
That's
Well,
why I
he
did.
very- Yeah, no, he's very dead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, good. He was kind of a dick.
Yeah.
Even though he did still care about the Earth, he was still kind of a dick.
Yeah, he's a complete asshole. He was the evil one.
Yeah, but like,
Anyways.
funny enough that you made him evil, but he still cared about Earth. That was the funny part.
Yeah, because he had a job to do. Anyways,
He was still fun to talk to be honest.
yeah.
Actually,
Anyways, he goes, yeah. Again, it depends on your religious belief, but I've heard many tales from the old country where, well, even this land. This was the first land to be formed when Magnus used his life energy to essentially rebuild what was lost.
Outside the game explains a lot with the fucking gigantic fuck off monsters.
Yeah, from what the story goes, if you care to listen, it's the first land he made was in honor of the first comrade to fall, someone who cared about nature and about rare and endangered species of animals. He created a world where such creatures could come to life and be prosperous, full of the natural magics and things. And that's what Gialencia is. It's the cradle of life. And basically, it's like Australia and Africa had a baby.
God damn it.
God.
And he goes on to say, and then next place he made was to honor his other comrade, one who was more on the spiritual aspect. He made a small group of islands full of spiritual energy, and who had honored their ancestors and had a strong culture. The people there thrived with knowledge and the arts and things, and supposedly that is what the Azure Isles is.
Oh, it's home.
Yes, and after that, he created another land, a land strong in in magics, in the blood of the people, and it more or less made it the epicenter of um, with the idea that how to word this. It's said that he wanted to give everyone a chance to prosper and grow together. So he made a place where everyone had uh, the same capabilities at the beginning, but quickly it evolved into chaos as even the most minor of differences caused wars and uh, hatred and things. Seeing the failure of this land, he decided to make one last place, a place far off from everywhere else, devoid of all magic and power, a place where people could just exist. And this was apparently in honor of himself, reminds him of his home. And unfortunately, that place, well, we there is a theory about where it is, but no one has been able to reach it. It's kind of a not a hospitable place. The ocean is constantly ravaged by storms. There are jagged rocks that wreck any ship that come by, and even if you have an airship, there's too much risk of the electrical lightning bolts to essentially fry and break your ship down.
Oh, that place.
You know of it?
Uh, oh, that was out of character. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Out of
You
character.
guys know of it?
Out of game. I did mention this at the beginning of the story. There is a place like that, but none of the players have ever been there. Yeah, there's rumors that something came out of it and is currently in Argentum.
Oh God.
Poor Red. Have fun, Red.
I've dealt with enough bullshit.
But you
Technically,
have
you
to
guys
ignore.
already saw it. You just don't remember.
I mean, I'll put it this way: Fuzzy hinted towards that there might be a fucking Tarrasque on this goddamn continent, so we don't know
okay,
yet.
Fuzzy. Okay, we saw it already.
Yeah.
It's a penis.
Did it die?
No.
Fuck.
No, just warp to somewhere else.
No, it didn't. It's right in front of you guys' faces, but again, I
Oh,
won't.
the thing that I fucked with.
No. Don't even fuck with anything. I described it when you guys got there, but no one cared. So I was like, I won't mention it again. Anyways,
I don't remember.
yeah, exactly. Anyways,
The potato.
Moving on. No more spoilers.
yeah, exactly. Anyways, yeah, he goes on. He goes, yeah, that's. And shortly after creating everything, Magnus retired into the land that he believed to be a failure and attempted to um, essentially unite the people. He tried to help rebuild and bring peace to it, but from what I understand, it didn't work out, and he eventually perished.
Does that ring any bells with me? Like, at all?
Roll me an intelligence save.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna go crazy now.
Hey, pretty good.
Having 0.
So this information kind of triggers one of those vision memories. Again, it feels like you're there, but not.
Right.
All right. And you don't see what he describes. In fact, what you see is similar to the world you saw before. Massive towers of what appears to be stone and metal structures, um, something beyond the capability of current day technology, but um, essentially skyscrapers, more or less. Um, Cities full of artificial lights and people bustling in machines that transport them without the use of animals. Okay, you'll do a thing when you get back. And essentially, you see a young man, probably in his mid 20s, and he's well dressed. looking out a window over the city, and you can tell from the reflection of the building across the way that he's inside the Magnus Industries. He appears to be someone of importance into it. He kind of looks over with a smug expression as someone who's achieved something would. And then there's a flash of, a shift. The vision changes, and suddenly you see them wearing very suspicious looking clothing, kind of head to toe covered in black and dark clothes, like a robber almost. And you see them breaking into what looks like a very uh, expensive looking building full of what looks like art and artifacts. He breaks in and appears to be attempting to steal something. You see an old sword made of blackish, kind of almost rock material. Not quite obsidian, but something a little more rough. He goes and he takes it. An alarm erupts inside the building, and you can hear and see lights flashing as it appears that he's about to be caught. It flashes again, and you see that this person is now on the run, using various pieces of equipment that you've never seen before, technology or even magic, perhaps, that is a little bit bizarre to see. But using various devices, he's able to evade just barely the pursuing guards and makes his way onto one of those moving vehicles. On top of it, he pulls out his prize, and as he's making his getaway, and smiles as he looks over it. And you notice that the artifact comes to life a little. The From your perspective, you're more used to this than what he appears to be. Um, it appears that it automatically attuned to him. The blade loses some of its roughness and kind of ancient look. And while it doesn't look fresh or brand new, it does look like it's in much more usable condition. And he looks rather surprised, like this is something that does not happen. You also notice that now that it has done this, there are 3 slots in the blade, as if something is meant to go inside of them. There's another flash, and it shows him standing in what appears to be a secret lair of sorts. He's currently running experiments on it, using strange machines to kind of examine the artifact, and you can tell that he's discovering something. It looks like he's discovering a new power source. Or at the very least, that's what it looks like to him. To you, he's discovering the weave. And with that, the vision pulls you, or you're pulled out of the vision and back into the current situation.
Bruh. God damn, that's fucking Jesus. Guardians all over again.
The fuzzy's triggering me a little bit. Fuck.
A certain lich's sword. Not kidding.
Yeah, that was Magnus' sword.
I know, I'm still waiting to come across the staff again. You never said they were destroyed. They're just still laying around somewhere.
Kind of like Dragon Ball Z stuff. Once they're done, they kind of scatter.
So
Oh,
I
God.
might still find the staff, but then again, it might not be usable by me. Who knows?
Yeah, you're not a guardian, so no.
Damn it!
Yeah.
Can at least-
No, yeah, this campaign, no one's a guardian currently.
I know.
I'm a guardian.
Will that happen again in a future campaign?
Probably.
I hope so. I want to play Isaac again. So yeah, he was.
Funny thing
Yeah,
is,
but anyway.
technically Minrou is, but at the same time he's not like the original
Oh no,
Guardians.
no, you got something else going on. Don't
Yeah,
worry about
exactly. Technically I am, but at the same time I'm really not.
I was saying
I'm
you would
much
really
worse.
love. No, you would really love to meet Asmith. If
Oh,
you like
yeah.
Sasha, you'd love Asmith.
The thing is, I'm much worse than a Guardian.
that. Yeah,
That's the fun part. I'm much worse.
but yeah, you feel a connection to that person, not like a past life, but like past experience almost.
Who's the one experienced this? Minoru?
Me.
Yeah, Minoru.
Hmm. Well, I am so far as someone's experiment.
So it's
Oh, there's
like
more
old
going on, but
memories or
you'll get there.
something?
Yeah,
Or-
like it's like again, it's not quite like a past life kind of sensation, but it's definitely like a yeah, that happened, and I was there. Wait, was I? Like,
Yeah, it's like I have somebody else's memories, basically,
Like the
sort
fuck?
of, yeah,
but a mix of it.
yeah.
And here I was going to ask to see if Ash can look at a memory again.
Um, what for specifically?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Da- to see if there was any more information on that Magnus Industry.
Oh.
Uh,
Yasashi brought it up, and then there was the last time where I saw some of it.
Wait,
yeah. You can attempt to dig into it.
my brain went retarded. What did I bring up again? I'm sorry.
That was me who brought it up.
Eh,
I misspoke, sorry.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have some fun with the vision that you just threw at me. Oh, this is gonna be fun, but I'll save it for after Ashes.
Acid trip
but
yell.
do you want to attempt to force a memory essentially?
Yes.
Okay. Roll me a intelligence save.
Intelligence save. Let's go.
All right, not bad. High or low?
Go. Uh, let's go low. Like my chances. I misclicked. Oh wait, no.
Nope, lower than 92. So yeah, there you go.
Either way.
All right. Yeah, either way. So you kind of try to like dig in, and you realize as you're doing this that yeah, these aren't your memories. Um, as you kind of like tune into the white noise that is the voices in the back of your mind, you realize that your psyche is currently connected to what feels like a stadium of voices. And trying to tune in on one is really difficult, let alone one that's relevant to the situation. But you manage to, kind of hear the echo of Magnus, kind of like, bounce around in your skull. And a voice does come up, and more or less doesn't sound pleased. This person, um, you don't have visions. You just hear the voice kind of like rambling to itself as it goes, "Fucking madman, going off and finding these things and not even properly going through the procedures, testing. The board of directors would lose their goddamn minds if they found out about this. Does he not realize that he's putting everyone in danger doing this?" And more or less, it kind of like rambles on, kind of under the same like, almost like it's stuck on loop. It's kind of constantly just bickering and being pissed off at something related to what you just heard.
Oh. Got it.
Yeah. And yeah,
With that, do we hear anything out of Saxon while he does this? I'm kind of curious.
this one actually no, the voice is not as strong as the last one. It's more of just like a moment of hearing it echoing in his mind. Um, and yeah, uh,
Right. So back to that little vision you just gave me. Normally he doesn't have to concentrate, but with just how long that vision was and with kind of the impact of it,
yeah.
Minoru actually ends up glowing in Yasashi's hand and gets heavier.
Oh no.
oh no, so, it's like carrying a lamb.
Oh no, I mean like heavy.
Okay.
Like you're carrying a human.
Yeah.
Okay.
As there's now a human Minoru in your hands.
He's still being held. Yasashi ain't stopping.
Yeah.
Terra just goes, "Can everyone here transform?"
No, just me.
I'm Goobolt.
I do look him. I don't have my tails and ears out though.
Yeah.
I do look I'm basically wearing the same clothes I did when we fought in the valley, though.
I'm just gonna joke and say I'm a farm-made death machine. He's technically not lying.
Yeah.
All my friends are creeps.
I guess Ash is just kind of like sitting on one like Yusashi's legs, just right there, like.
Yeah. But he does go, "Oh, okay, I'm sorry if I brought up something bad, but yeah, that's all I know about at least that name. I never met the man myself. He died what was it, 4 years, 5 years ago, something like that.
Just weird.
But he lived a long, but he did live an unnaturally long life. Apparently, historical records include him here.
That is absurd.
Also,
Yeah.
Minoru's eyes are closed. He doesn't realize he transformed yet.
Oh no.
That's the best part about this.
Sashi's
Right.
still patting his head.
Just not bad memories, just strange headache.
Well,
What was that about transforming now? As
Yeah,
Minoru's trying to collect his thoughts.
Yusashi will pipe up. You just transformed in my lap.
What? And his eyes actually do snap up and look around and then check himself over. Hi?
he just
Yusashi
waves.
shrugs.
Hi, bye.
Bye.
Yeah. I am actually going to stand up at this point.
You remember how to stand on 2 legs?
Yes.
Just don't
well,
stand on
this
3.
is. I'm sorry, what?
Just don't stand on 3.
Oh, she's...
Well, this wasn't how I. Well, this is a bit awkward. Well, for me. Didn't realize that would knock me out of that. Well, guess that cat's out of the bag. Or fox, I guess, in my case.
Aha. But he goes, again, I do apologize if it caused you any trouble, but
not trouble per se, more. He's still like rubbing his head as he's got like a few flashes here and there of it. More. Well, I guess this part's out, but it more triggered a vision of sorts. Doesn't happen often, but damn, that's probably one of the longest ones I've had. Not the same as that place we found, though. More worse, but I can't tell if it's my memory or someone else's. You ever had a memory where it's like you're there, it's yours, but you're not, but you're there at the same time?
Were you in an auditorium of voices?
No.
Oh.
Why? Were you?
Yes.
That's normal for you, I think, at this point. You have goop. But, wait. Yeah, I guess he would explain the vision at this point. He would explain, like, the weird vision he had.
Okay. So you explain it to the party, and Terra mostly is just confused. He doesn't like really keep up, so to speak.
Yeah. I mean,
but,
I'm confused as hell.
Yeah. But the party has a better understanding than Terra does.
Yeah.
Anyways,
And
so
Ash, unfortunately.
yeah.
Ash has a perfect understanding.
Yeah. And yeah,
Is that why he's insane?
I mean,
who said he's insane?
he was already before, wasn't he?
Haha.
Yeah, you have to be sane first to go insane.
Exactly. No.
Not necessarily. You can be born insane.
In the
You know,
membrane.
crazy baby.
Insane. In no brain.
Yeah.
But
Well, I mean, technically, Ash was the meathead of the family.
No. Anyway, but
yeah. So
yeah.
so giving you guys some time to kind of like process that information. You guys will take your long rest, and it is.
Oh,
Yeah, I was going to get to that.
oh, okay.
Don't worry. You guys take your long rest and are able to gain back all your stuff. And during the night, Tara does read, to the best of his abilities, the stuff to Diana. The information is scattered because, for whatever reason, the book changes text and language rather rapidly, as if like there's no difference to the writer whether it's in one language or the other. And from what you can gather and what he kind of reads off to you, the primordial bits that are there are about essentially biology.
Huh.
It is, what individual creatures are and why they're connected to the, grander animal kingdom. And it may have something to do with the way you summon creatures. Yeah. The information, again, is a little scattered, but from what you can gather, it is a detailed description of, like, the creation of animals.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. And yeah, like I said, you're able to get long rest. Tara is, very confused as he reads it because it's a little above his pay grade, but
And Ash
but
can translate the deep speech.
yeah.
What are
But
languages are in the book?
seems technically a lot, but
Can Ash try reading book?
Daniel asked to read the book.
Don't need it.
Don't need it.
No, Ash is going to use the voices.
Oh God.
Oh no.
The voices won't work for this one, I'll say. You can, however, so this is a new feature. So as part of a concentration because of the number of voices. Go ahead and make me another intelligence save real quick.
Intelligence.
Yeah.
Yay.
Intelligence.
That's gone.
Intelligence.
Good enough. So you can roll a investigation plus a d4.
Right now?
Yeah.
So I got a +3. Let me just roll investigation here.
Yeah. And then do a d4. Okay. This is very good.
Am I
All right.
insane?
You're not insane. But again, the information is scattered and some of it doesn't even match up to what is currently being read sometimes. But there is essentially references to space and time. You did experience Diana's chronomancy once before, and it appears that this is where that information lies to some degree. It's very sporadic, so it's kind of hard to tell to what extent it goes. But you see some spells in here that Diana hasn't been able to use yet.
I will point these out to Diana.
She cannot read them.
But it reads like this.
It's a goblin scope. What you talking about?
The reason I was asking Fuzzy is I was wondering if any of it was in Celestial.
Technically, a few, not very many, but there are a few little passages.
I did ask
Again,
if I
this
can
is
read them for her.
Is this get like kind of like past the joint right now, but it's past the book?
A little bit, but you know what? I'll say for because you guys will just do it another time if I say like for later, so I'll just do it now. So roll me investigation. Okay. Okay. Funny enough, you read. Everyone's getting 14s on this one. Well, except for Ash, but close enough. Yeah. Okay. Oh, excuse me. So kind of similar to what Ash was reading about, a little bit about space and how like conjuration magic works, but not on like the basic level, like on a grander scale, almost like creation magic, but not the same like the spell creation, not like yours. I should make that clarification. However, you do read one passage that does talk about the divine gate and how, you know, more or less it is there to protect not only, you know, the plane of existence, but the people on it, because, you know, deities, their very existence warps reality, and that's dangerous for, you know, the planet. Yeah. And that's why the divine gate's up to prevent any and all, you know, powerful entities from coming over. It's not just it's called the divine gate because, you know, it was put there by the gods, but it doesn't prevent just the gods. It prevents demons, devils, and other things from just, you know, casually walking in on your planet.
Down with the divine gate. Anarchy. Anarchy.
Now here's my question: does it allow other people to go through it though, to their
Yes.
place?
You do read that with the appropriate magic or permissions, even mortals, air quotes, you know, like mortals and or lesser creatures can traverse the divine gate without a problem. And just because the divine gate's up doesn't mean gods don't occasionally send avatars in their place. But they're obviously shadows of like their true power. They're not their like full potential.
I'm guessing it doesn't specify where the gate is.
It's not exactly a physical gate. It is a manifestation of a like warding spell. It is it's a spoken trust between the gods that we will adhere by this rule, and because we all adhere by it, it applies to more than just us.
And just for my own amusement, I'm guessing none of it's an ancient.
No, surprisingly, no.
Yeah, I wasn't really going to be surprised, honestly.
Yeah, no.
It was more
no.
Guess.
Yeah, just checking to make sure. Yeah, no, there's no ancient in this book.
I'd be worried if there was.
Yeah, that'd be troublesome, but you're fine.
Yep. And then I hand the book back. Thank you.
Yeah. 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 Do you guys explain what you found to her?
Oh yeah. 100%.
Okay.
Holy shit!
I got the big book of everything.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a fancy book.
Exactly.
But anyway.
And yeah. So the party, the next morning, you guys do your morning routine, get your food for those of you who need it or want to, either way. You feed your lizard and your drakes and your shrimps, and you make your way through the forest, surprisingly safely. This place is mostly untouched by people. There's definitely signs that like people tried to build here at one point, but that was like centuries ago at the very least. There's even like remnants of a like treetop village that you pass by. It doesn't look like it was like attacked or forcibly removed. It just seems like everyone decided to leave. You guys make it all the way to the ruins.
Hey, back in Fox Farm.
Welcome back. Also perfect. You guys, without any like problems. Yeah, don't worry. We're about to wrap up. I just didn't want to leave before getting to like the fun part.
Fun, he says.
Yeah,
Yes.
you guys find the ruins, and as the name suggests, there's barely anything here. It's mostly like toppled stone and like some pillars that barely are standing. And for a bit, as you guys are kind of investigating, Tara does explain that he is looking for signs of the person he's out here looking for. But for a while, you guys don't actually find anything. It seems like this place is abandoned. However, Ash and Minoru, you kind of get a familiar gut feeling. Something kind of draws you to a part of the landscape. As you come to it, you realize that there's something underneath, hidden by, a bit of foliage and earth that had been moved over the years. And with the help of Tara, you guys clear the way and you find what appears to be the entrance to an old mine. The mine, however, has some weird changes to it. There are these lanterns that are like, a little bit ways in, that glow with a purplish hue through some arcane means, suggesting that there's currently activity in this mine. And the railway, obviously carts and stuff like that do exist in this world, but the railway seems a little more sophisticated than what you're used to seeing. Is there anything you guys want to do specifically before you descend?
Well,
Ash
first off,
will,
go ahead,
oh,
Ash.
I was just going to say Ash is going to ring his bell.
You ring the bell, and the the rails themselves are not magical. The lanterns are, in fact, they give off a illusion effect. And yeah, That's all he does.
I want to look over the rails. Does the material they're made of seem familiar to me?
Without rolling for it, the quality of steel seems a little like advanced, as far as you're aware.
Yeah.
Is very good steel.
It doesn't look similar to like the buildings or.
Nope. This is a mine, so it's Rengober. It doesn't appear to be like as like structured as like you would imagine like that place to be.
Right. What about the supports? Are they like? How do they look? Like old, run down, or are they like new?
They're old, but they've been reinforced with what looks like steel bands and things to kind of make them a bit sturdier.
Newer? Do the steel bands look new?
Yes, they look a lot newer.
Well, seems like this place has recently seen some attention.
Gosh. For my sake, Diana, who is with you, Barrist or Wendy? Barrist, okay. I'll put Barrist
Yay!
for you. And E.
Who's the fairest?
Bears.
Bears the bear.
Exactly.
Bear? Oh god, that reminded me of Bearsting Bears.
Exactly. And yeah, there doesn't appear to be any traps or anything. It was just a hidden like passage. Do you guys want to descend it?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dive
Forward
in.
to adventure.
Tara,
Ash will cautiously enter.
yeah. Everyone,
Cautious.
everyone cautiously moves, and Tara actually like not aggressively, but like kind of pushes towards the front taking a bit of a lead, and he opens his palm, and you see a bit of flame up here, and kind of just like float in his hands as he kind of dimly lights the way so that people have a better field of view. And he could easily, like, you could tell he could easily snuff it out if he feels like something's up, but he as well cautiously approaches. Um, if everyone wants to roll me stealth real quick, you can.
Yeah.
Stealth? Okay.
Yeah, if you want to.
Nope. Minrou not stealthy.
My stealth's gonna suck, but let's go.
You roll better than Minrou.
My stealth is
Not
good.
really.
Actually, yes, you did. I rolled an 8.
I don't think a 14 passes though.
I mean, it's a group effort.
No.
We all failed. 2 people. 3 people.
Let's see what, because my brain is terrible. Oh, I need to roll for terror anyways. Hold on. Yeah.
What about Wheat or Bearish?
Terra gets a 30. Just watch.
18. Pretty good.
Still better than the rest of us. This is the first time his stealth actually hit high. What the fuck? This actually
That's
makes
not
me
a
mad.
good thing.
No, Fuzzy, this makes me fucking mad. God damn it. Where was his stealth when I was playing him? Fuck. Oh. Hang on, I got something to share. Where do I post it? You know, fuck, I'll put it in general.
That's decent. That is decent, actually. So you guys make your way, and after taking some twists and turns and winding paths, you eventually start to hear kind of like a buzzing noise. Not buzzing as like machinery, but buzzing as like energy, like electricity, kind of like generated. You start to see a bit of more light coming up ahead, and Terra instinctually turns off his flame as he starts to cautiously push forward. And eventually, you guys come across a rather auspicious scene. There is a very large cloak figure in a large chamber. The carts seem to lead into this place with large vats of glowing purple liquid or pinkish purple liquid. Tesla coils with crystals kind of line the edge of the room, and you see what could be a portal. You're not entirely sure, but there's a lot of crazy stuff going on here. Diana, are you in human form?
She's slime right now.
All right, then Diana, you can't technically see this.
Anya.
But the rest of you do. It is a interesting scene because you see what appears to be a small woman strapped to a table with various syringes and things kind of poking into them. And
I can't even see the scene right now.
I know, that's the point.
Anya.
And you see this large cloaked individual kind of looming over them. And essentially, you're not entirely sure what they're doing. But before anyone can properly prep or do anything, you can see that Terra immediately tenses up and lets out a kind of like a rage-induced call, just saying, "Who's master, you fucking bastard!" As
Oh my, you're the first one to curse.
Yeah, as the cloaked individual raises its head into your direction, and it's at this moment you realize that they're not actually cloaked. You see a weird skull floating in the midst of what appears to be black ichorish liquid, as the person standing before you is not actually a person, but a huge ooze with bits of body parts floating in it.
Isashi grabs his Odachi in prep.
Is that my cousin?
No, it's not. Fuck out of here.
And yeah.
Oh my god, I feel like watching Fern Gully. Fuck you.
Exactly.
Yes, it's actually awesome.
But the head raises up and looks in the direction, seeing the party and Terra standing at the door, and you hear the the skull kind of chuckle and go, I didn't think you'd be here so soon. Welcome. I suppose I could use a few more test subjects.
Bidding
And
pops out. Yo, you're gonna fucking die.
and that is where we'll end the session.
Fuck.
Yay.
I found Tara
Bossy
screaming.
Right.
No.
Wait. I remember this one from. Oh, what campaign was it in?
The fact that Terra Curse is actually raising suspicion from me.
I don't know if you remember this person, but remember that like silly one shot with all the villains in one room?
That was just me, Diana, and Tara.
I don't think Dan was a part of
Yeah.
that.
No, she was, because she got me out of the like acid or whatever, and I got pissed as Regulus.
I thought her dragon was with me.
Yeah, it was Ow.
Yeah, let's say ow. Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is Tara was there. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
point. The creepy one, because all of Tara's villains are campy except for Oozemaster. He is an actual monster, and he killed. If you remember what we like talked about, he killed Tara's like people.
Oh yeah. And I remember the role play that Lily, every single bit of joy was sucked out of Terra at that moment. Yeah. It
Yeah,
was so
'cause,
heartbreaking, actually.
yeah, because yeah, you recognize this person wholeheartedly.
Oh yeah, he's getting fucked up.
This is the person who cut you open and messed with your insides.
Yeah.
Watch
Oh, no,
out.
no. I'm gonna say in prep because I'm gonna activate it anyways. Like in prep, spear is activated.
We'll get to that when
Next session.
next session. Yeah, but he sees this far.
Yep. Alright, guys. So, that's all for tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow night. Should be doing more Dead Space 3 unless we decide something else. So, I will see you guys tomorrow night at about 7 o'clock EST. Or 7 p.m. EST. So, thank you guys for showing up. I am sorry about last Friday. I had a lot of stuff going on. I lost my internet for a little bit, got it back, and just a lot of stuff. Shit has been going on, so I will see you guys tomorrow. But for now, let's see who's if anybody needs a good raid. Why not? We're gonna go raid my good friend Mr. Doc. Is he still streaming? Oh, and see if he's still streaming real quick, unless he's ended. I know looks like he's currently doing Phasmophobia, so be sure to give him a follow, hang out, chat. I gotta wait for the stupid ad to see if he's actually ending or anything. No, he's still going. We'll go raid him. So, once again, thank you all for hanging out. Be sure to hit that follow button if you enjoyed the stream. For those over on YouTube, be sure to hit the subscribe button. The YouTube is for more than just myself. It's for me and a couple friends. I haven't been streaming to it because chats haven't been exactly friendly with YouTube standards, so I've been holding off on going back to it. But anyway, we're gonna raid out and see you guys all tomorrow. I will not be streaming YouTube tomorrow. We're gonna have a lot of people, and it's gonna be a bit harsh on there because chat can get a bit out of hand. So I will see you all tomorrow. Till then, have a good night. Take care.